All right, we're live. Welcome back, everybody. It is Monday morning for me. I hope you all had a great weekend. If you're not a supporter of ours, come over and join us, please. There's a video on this, a shorts video that's a 1-minute video to show you how to link up and be a supporter to get monthly rewards. Many times a month, you'll get monthly rewards. I hope you guys can wake me up. I'm ready to be energetic this morning and cover a new hero. And join us over on YouTube, right? We've always got videos going out. I got to do a short stream today, 2 hours, because I have a lot of videos to do. Yesterday, I was with my wife and family all day, so I didn't get to do a lot. But come and join us, supporter. Come and join us over on Discord. Discord's got so much going on. We've got anywhere high-end, almost 2,000 people on at a time. Sorry, and they're all about King Arthur Legends Rise, so come and join us and talk to all of us, plus all the guides and everything else we've got. All right, on to the game. What can I see here? What's going on here? Did I see my dad? What was that? Yo, first comment. What's going on? Mighty Zombie in the house. Alex D, what is up, my man? Hope you're doing well. Brother Lou. Carthos, what's going on, my man? I think that was my dad, too. Let me look at the Twitch talking stream. It is. What's going on? Freezing in Tallahassee? I can't believe it's that cold in Florida. Are you guys going to get snow? Tallahassee snow would be very uncommon, right? Let me move all these windows over. Okay, move that over. So yesterday, inside the Lady of the Lake with our shard shop, I finally got Rosier's Flame Relic, so we can try her out. There's Ardwin, Kay. This just reset, right? Yeah, this just reset, so we got a full another week. Bedivere. If you didn't have Bedivere, save up for Bedivere, right? You'll probably pull them on a banner, though, because they're going to do a Bedivere banner soon. I guarantee it's going to happen in like 10 days. The next banner, group of banners, is going to be Bedivere on there. Has to be, since they did Merlin. Let me see if I'm missing. Oh, wait. No, that's the one. I own this one already? I need the Frost one of him. That's what I need. The Frost one of this uncommon. I don't own this, but I don't think Urian's is going to do much. His Frost and his Fire, I think, is better than Wind, and even still, it's not going to do anything. Nick is garbage. Yeah, I don't need any of these guys. All right, but I did get Rosier's Flame yesterday, and it took me over a month. What's our login reward? Like, what day are we in? Did this reset? Did we have 30 days? I don't think we had 30 days before global launch. I think we had about 25 days, and then global launch happened. Somewhere around there. Every 20 years? Yeah, no snow yet, but you never know. This year could be the year. Hey, you too. Greg, what's up, my man? Thanks so much. Oreos in the house. What's up, Oreos? Sue, could you explain the gear you use in Ardwin? I can't remember. Counterattack gear. Two sets of counterattack, 1 crit rate set. I'll show you right now. Now that's later on. In the beginning, like on my free-to-play account, she's just got a Vigor set on my free-to-play. Just so she can always do her skill 2 when it's her turn. And she can do damage, of course. And then also rabbit people. Polymorph. But on this one, right, in-game, more toward in-game, I've got her in a 2-piece counterattack. So what's that? 36% chance to counterattack and 17% chance to crit. Now we could go up to a full counterattack set on her and get rid of that 17% chance to crit. I've got hit accuracy on this. What are those, earrings? Yeah. So that she can actually hit and not miss. You know how it is at in-game. Once you start getting toward in-game, you're going to miss a lot with your attackers. To make sure that you can land your damage, you have to have hit accuracy. To make sure you can land your debuffs, like the polymorph that she does, you have to have effect accuracy. So if you wanted to run her with a lot more consistent to polymorph people, you'd have to give her some effect accuracy, because my effect accuracy is at 21. 21's not bad, though. Not for little stuff. I would need much higher if I really needed to control people, especially in higher levels of the Forbidden Dungeon. We need like 80 up there. Yo, Alex donated $4.99. Thanks so much, man. I'm really loving this game because the power creep and raid is out of control. Hey, appreciate that. Alex D in the house. Deadbolt coming in a minute ago with another sub. Resubscribe, tier 1 for 38 months. Do you even King Arthur, bro? Cheers, guys. Cheers. Hell yeah, we King Arthur all day and all night. Yo, Joe Money, man, long time no see, my man. How you been? Joe Money, are you playing any gacha games right now? What are you doing? Watch Stu and do the opposite. Watch Stu and do the opposite. Deadbolt, are you even playing? I feel like this mic's gonna drop. Feels wiggly. Yeah. Are you playing? Are you doing some King Arthur? Look, I just got this girl I've been looking for a month, and we finally got her Flame Relic. I haven't even played her yet. Here's what I want to make. I want to make one team to do all in-game dungeons with. The only reason why that's kind of difficult is just like in Raid. If you make one team to beat all the dungeons, the ones that will give you issues are something like Fire Knight, because you need multi-hit on Fire Knight. So that means that everybody you're using for all the other dungeons needs to be able to work there. For me to make one team to beat all dungeons, a free-to-play comp, it needs to have multi-hits so we can take on Pinvid, but we also have to be able to take out Gorgos. And I think with Rosier, we can do that, right? We can make one free-to-play team to beat all of them right here with one unit. Now, I haven't done any kind of gear. You can see she's got a defensive set on from when I first started playing. Haven't touched this. I'll probably not even... Yeah, let's not even touch this. Let's go over to this new. Leave all that on her. But look at this suite. I already maxed it out. Maxed out her Flame Relic. She's maxed out. We can put her in a Strife set. Strife set. Put her in a Strife set. That way when she gets some kills, she'll take an additional turn. And then when we go to Gorgos, we'll put her in a Vigor accuracy set to land debuffs. And I do want to see how she performs, because I haven't played her yet, right? I want to see how she performs with putting up dots. 100% chance to inflict a bleed on an enemy whenever she attacks. And then if there's a bleed on there, we increase the duration of all dot effects. That's pretty big. So if we bring in somebody else to put up dots too, like say we're doing a speed run and we don't have to worry about our survivability as much. If we just try to apply as many dots as possible, like, I could bring in Lancelot. Lancelot could throw up a lot. She could throw up some. But what's the cooldown on this? Like, is there? This just says when using it and then when attacking. Can she extend all dots every single time? No way. Increase the duration of dots effect inflicted on the enemy. No way. If that's the case, that's why she's so strong with dots. Why she can apply way more dots than what's his name? Anguish. Because she is constantly extending them. And that wouldn't be that big of a deal if we were slow, but we're not slow because we have Dejaret on our team, and Dejaret's giving us turn meter over turn meter, so we should be able to extend pretty often. I don't know, let's see how it plays out. Let's get her some real gear. Let's take her into Gorgos first, and then I'll put her in some attack gear, and we'll take her somewhere else. So I'm just going to go with the same gear I've got on Anguish, if he's got anything on right now. I don't know what Anguish is rolling in, if anything. Only issue is her third skill, extra turns, so it's brick. It counts as an extra turn. Etup, what's up, my man? How you doing? Etup in the house, guys. Etup's always streaming. Make sure you give him a follow. He's streaming almost every single day. I don't think he ever takes a break. Not always King Arthur, but tons of games. But King Arthur too, so go check him out. Her third counts. You talking about when she does her what's it called? When she gets the bloodlust thing, the 10% chance to take an additional turn or do the AoE damage, you get 100% turn meter. This one, Hook of Death, yeah. Attacks all enemies, whatever else. Attack age 100%. Yeah, I'm not worried about her. Like, I mean, when you look at her raw stats, when you look at the 55% attack, without putting books into her, it's the highest out there. Hands down, the highest out there without having to add to it, which for a free-to-play player, that's awesome, right? And the low proc rate, yeah, but we're not even concerned with that. That's just icing on the cake. You see it happen sometimes because I played her in beta. I did play her in beta with the flame. So I remember it procking, and it looks awesome, flies out there kind of like... But she doesn't need to take another turn after that, right? That's not mandatory. Even though it does say attack age 100%. It's all right. It's okay. She's still going to slam, right? She's still going to do what she needs to do along with getting dots as long as we put her in the correct gear set to get dots. She'll be all right. Is this got effect accuracy? Effect accuracy. What do we got? Merlin. Are we going to bring Merlin in? No, we're not going to. We're not going to bring Morgan in. Where's Morgan? Man, if this game ever gets preset saved, saved gear, it's going to be the best thing for it. I just don't know why these kind of games don't have it automatically in. Like a good game would, right? I'm assuming something like Godforge, since they're making a game done by people that play games, that they're going to have pre-saved gear sets in the game at global launch. If not, I don't know what to tell you, man. If somebody who's actually playing games like Raid Shadow Legends can't do that all right away, something's up. She does sacrifice some of her HP, so I am kind of concerned about her survivability. I don't know. She's got HP defense. These aren't the best. I don't see a ring for Morgan. We might use her. That's a lot of speed. What can we get here? Effect accuracy? Oh, what? There we go. After using a skill that heals, gain barrier. Doesn't she heal herself a little bit? Would any of her skills be designated as to proc this barrier? Only her second, right? She does have an ability, I think, where she heals herself on her second skill. I'm always curious about attack kind of heroes that can also heal sometimes. If we could set it up to alternate their skills, like do skill 2 one turn, skill 3 the next turn, skill 2 the next turn, that'd be really cool, especially for Morgan. Like Morgan, when I go fight the bear, I could have Morgan do skill 3, skill 2, skill 3, skill 2, alternate. And that'd be really powerful because I'm not going to do that on my own. I'm going to do full auto, right? Always full auto. All right. I don't know. Let me check her really quick. Let me see that one skill is. Yeah, see, it's her second skill. It would be really cool if you could alternate the second and first skill with her, gain the hit accuracy, attack speed if we have a debuff, which would be crazy because we're going to get a debuff in Gorgos, and then she goes to do this. Plus, she'd have barrier on, and we wouldn't have to worry about her taking, being hit. It'd be pretty wild. Random dot. I don't know if I have enough dots set. We'll see if we have enough sets for dots. Although it's kind of, I feel like that's a little cheating. It's the arrow up. Arrow up. Let's try her without first. Oh, she's the same as, yeah, she's a crow, right? Okay. I'm just going to give her the same set that we have on. No, I got to have the effect accuracy. Never mind. Scratch that. I can't give her a better Veer set. Main stat HP. There's one. Yeah, let's keep her in a broken set for now. I want to see how she functions without this because a lot of people in the beginning aren't going to have a 3-piece set. They're going to have a 2-piece set with the belt and the orb. They're not going to have all this other goody stuff. Even though, well, we'll keep hit accuracy on her. What happened here? All right. Good enough. No keepsake set. We got that on her. All right, who are we going to bring in on this team? Debuffs don't work with dot? No? What do you mean? Red, what are you talking about? What do you mean they don't work with dot? Debuff don't work with dot. Oh, debuffs don't work with dot. You're right. Debuffs do not classify them. You're correct. A dot is a dot. Abnormal is abnormal, and debuffs are debuffs, and they're different, right? You're right. They're different. All right, we're taking Anguish out. She does have a speed lead in here. Does she have a speed lead anywhere else? and Arena. Okay. We got Dejaret. We're going to bring in, take her out, bring in a little free-to-play friendly team. Honestly, this person right here could be anybody. Almost anybody. We could even have an uncommon healer in here just doing skill 1 over and over. So I have that. But for now, we'll put her, yeah, she's geared too, so I'm not going to, she's geared good. I don't want to have to mess with any of this. Vigor said all across the board. Let's go. Her S2. Yeah, right. Is it too loud? Let me know if the combat's too loud. Okay, she did her skill 3, right? We got 1 bleed up. Now, if we can go fast enough, she'll extend that bleed, correct? Oh, wait a minute. No, she's doing whatever she wants to do. Skill 3. And then we're doing skill 3 on Isolde too, and she can proc to extend all bleeds as well. Nice. Now, did she extend that bleed because there was already a... Did she apply a bleed and then apply a bleed and extend the bleed? Kind of looked like that's what she did. Look. Okay, yeah. She extended the one that's on there, but she also applied another one from her regular hits. So her regular hits have 2 chances, 60% chance, I think, right now, unskilled, to apply a dot. And then when there's a dot there, she's extending that dot. It's massive, man. It's massive. With that, this Blood Frenzy, 100% chance to inflict a bleed on an enemy, but if there's no bleed. If there is a bleed, increase the dot duration of the ones that were already there. So either way, it's a win-win, like a crazy win-win. But if I bring in Lancelot and she starts extending all of his as well, like all the dots up there, that's going to be a fast run. Look at that. Look at those extensions of those. Now, if yeah, we got a turn meter increase from Dejaret. Look at all of them. Look at all those bleeds. You can't see them unless you click on it. To say that she's better than Anguish at applying dots is yes, crazy. Stay up, man. Show me them all. Show all those bleeds. That is crazy. Golly. And the thing with Anguish is you're always waiting for him to apply those dots. You're sitting there going, come on, man, apply dots for me. And that's why people sometimes fail this in the beginning, because you're just waiting on him to apply. You're doing some good rounds. You're actually lasting quite a bit, but then he just won't apply them, and your team starts to fall apart because this guy's enraged after he's under 50% HP and just tears you up, right? Wow. All right, so let's bring in some Lancelot. Let's get some more dots up and see how fast we can make this. Yo, what's going on, man? Thanks so much. Donate. Alex D with another donation. My man. What's a dot for the love of God? It's damage over time. Damage over time. A lot of classes have it, and it does, I think, 3% max HP of the enemy. I'll show you in just a second. But a lot of heroes have abilities that can put up another debuff that increases dot damage. So that's supposed to be, well, that is strong. Like, it is very strong. And then other bosses that we fight besides Gorgos usually have a buff that says that they take 90% less dot damage, less damage over time. Which we're going to try some people on the bear in just a minute, because somebody was saying that Anguish still works really well on the bear. He did in beta, but in beta he was broken. So I want to see if dots really work well on the bear, even though it's taking 90% less. I will have to see about that, because the bear has such high defense that, yeah, sometimes you don't do a lot of damage. And in the beginning, you don't do a lot of damage because you don't have a lot of, great gear. So maybe Anguish could do that. But again, I don't like Anguish's ability to apply dots. He's not the greatest at it. So if I took Rosier in there against the bear, maybe with Wind or with Frost, maybe she'd be better. But she's not going to do the increased dot damage like Anguish can. Boogeyman, what's up, man? Yeah, it works. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. I could take K in there in level 10 and beat the bear with K right now. So there's a lot of things that works, but is it like good? Is it good for a beginning player, We'll try it. We'll try it. Hold on. Let's get this guy a Vigor set on. Yo, did you see all those bleeds, Boogie? Did you just get here, or did you see all the bleeds we had on Gorgos? I use Lance. It is. Yeah, Lance. What's my? I need to go look at my runtime over there for Audrey. See what we got. Did you saw it? That's insane. When I'm playing Anguish, and that's usually who I ran through here always, because we just got her today to play with. There will be so many times that Anguish does a skill 3 and nothing happens. Nothing. And it's pretty disappointing. But now this is pretty damn sweet. We're not going to have enough Vigor, I don't think, to do all their skills. Let me take off her heal. The Jarrett, yes, so we can get turn meter increase. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me be able to control it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's crazy amount of bleeds. All right, who was that? Okay, Lance first. Good, that's great. Now she's going to go, and she's supposed to do all of them. Extend everything, plus she's still going to try to apply her own. Okay, she only extends one, though. You see the 2 arms? She does extend 1 dot on all. Yeah, but this has increased the duration of all dot effects, not one. So they need to fix that. If that said increase the duration of 1 dot effect on enemies by 1 turn, then I could be down with what it's doing. But what it's doing is not what it's saying. These should say 2, these should say 2. Not 1 like that. It's a little unfortunate. It's still powerful. Still very powerful, but not as cool as before. Wait, she did it that time, though. Look, they all have an extension. Okay, that time it worked. Wow. Man, I'm going to play this team when I do my clan battles if I want to take something out really quick. And then doesn't Lancelot increase dot damage taken? I know he does. Anguish does too, but I think Lance has got a pretty good one. Inflict dot damage increase on a single target for 2 turns. And it should be raining right now, correct? He did a skill 3. I don't see rain. Lancelot, where's the... Yeah, it's raining. It's sunny but raining. Okay. Wow, when we go to rain with Lancelot, we get all this speed increase on Rosier and Isolde, like the main core that we need. It would be cool if it was the Jarrett too. It would be really broken. But they're taking 5% less damage. Nice. Okay, let's look at his debuffs and see if he's got it up. Dot damage taken, 35%. It's on. Damn. This guy's going to go down fast, shouldn't he? Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Young? How you doing? All right, we're not worried about heals. We're just trying to go lots of damage over time. Yeah, he's almost dead now. He's dead. How fast is this run? Well, 1:47, but I was messing around, so I think we'll do a full auto, see what happens. He's dead. 4-4-3-3-3-4. I don't think you're gonna make it, Gorgos. Look at all those burns and bleeds. Jeez. Okay, let me see how fast this can beat. If we had another crazy dot besides Anguish, I would bring it. Like if we had another person like Lancelot, I'd bring them in. But there's really nobody else to put up a massive amount of dots. Okay. Do me proud, team. I need a fast run. Merlin instead of Jarrett, 45 seconds. Nice. Yeah, Rosier is so good. I can't believe it took me 30 days to find her in the shop. Yo, what's going on, man? Chris, how you doing, buddy? I just got Rosier's Flame Relic yesterday, and this is the first time I'm trying her, and she is nuts. I want to try her everywhere. I want to make one free-to-play team to beat all dungeons with just one team. 4-man team if we can, but I think we can do it. We don't need the Jarrett. 38 seconds, baby. Let's go. Woo, man. Well, the thing about DeJared is that he gives you that 60% increase in turn meter to your whole entire team, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so again, she also doesn't have a keepsake set to give her an additional dot. So we didn't try to deck her out. So if you had her, like, say if I take this off, it's no big deal. This is HP. Unequip, right? Most people... Not most people. If you're playing her, it doesn't matter what day you're on. If you're playing this girl, you get her Flame Relic, you're on day at least 5, you could have the belt and orb unlocked. No problem. And you'll be using the Vigor set, and you'll be fighting Gorgos at whatever you should be fighting Gorgos. Obviously, on day 5, you're not going to be fighting Gorgos 10. You just don't have it. Your relics and everything leveled up. You're not going to be able to do that. But you'll be fighting what you can and be doing the best you can on Gorgos. And you'll have DeJared. Hopefully you'll have DeJared's Frost, and then you bring in a healer and another healer, you should be able to take it down. Her Flame Relic and Cormac's Frost Relic doesn't exist. Tisca, you haven't seen either? It took me a couple weeks to get Cormac's Frost Relic, whenever I did that video. And then it took me 30 days, maybe even 32 days to get this Flame Relic. So yeah, the RNG is crazy. Midnight in the house, what's going on? Yeah, I finally got it. And the amount of... I'm going to do a video tonight for sure because the amount of bleeds is off the chart. Not even with it. We did it without Lancelot and it was still off the chart. With Lance, it just gets even crazy. Like with another person in there to apply bleeds, it gets pretty dumb. Okay, let's go over to the bear and see what we can do. She's got no lead here. What's a good lead? We got heal block already with... Okay, we're not going to... I guess we'll just bring Morgan as a lead. You know what I didn't notice? I never noticed her doing the hook. She kind of throws her arms out crazy and does the hook, right? Where it flies in from the sides. I didn't even notice the hook of death ever happening. It doesn't need to. That's the thing. Like, she's so broken without it. When it does happen, you're just like, whoa, that was sweet. Okay. Then we got her here. Then we'll just bring in some other pleb healer like that, right? Which Sarah is awesome. She's not a pleb healer. She's actually awesome. I swear, I've seen both on the same team. Really? It could happen. I've seen Arduin outperform Bedivere sometimes. It's not all the time. It's kind of rare instances, but it does happen. It can happen, but Bedivere is the most consistent, most broken damage dealer there is. So we know that. We know that, but 350% of attack. I mean, this is what's so broken with her is that 350% of attack, 55 out of the gate, no books needed. You know how hard it is in King Arthur Legends Rise to get books and talismans for rares? 1,000,000 times harder than getting them for legendaries. If you do story mode hard, you do adventure mode, you do story mode hell, you go run dungeons for books and talismans, and you get it higher up. All you get is legendary stuff. It's like they don't even care about rares. I don't get it, because rares are really awesome. All the deals that pop up that they sell you, legendary talisman, legendary books. There's no awesome rare books. There's no rare book selector. There's no talisman rare selector. It's all legendary stuff. Like, I can do whatever I want with my legendaries. It's so dumb, but we can't do anything with rares. Besides Legos, yeah, it's kind of dumb, right? Eats up, yeah. It's not good for the game because people want to play these rares. These rares are fun and they're awesome, but all you give out are rares, are legendary things. I really don't understand that. Get that level of DPS? Yeah, right? Yours, my Rosier doesn't... How she does not do it for them? Oh, yours gets the hook a ton? Are you doing something special? Do you have high effect accuracy? Like really outlandishly high effect accuracy? Do you have any kind of resist on her? Do you have anything crazy that might be working to increase that coefficient to do the hook? Not purposely, you know, it'd be something that's bugged, but are you doing something weird on her that you think is increasing the hook rate? That obviously shouldn't be happening, but might be, you know, you never know. Maybe Maybe it's some kind of spaghetti code and it's all whacked out. Who knows? Maybe drain rate affects it. I don't know. Maybe there's something crazy tied to it. Do you have her lifesteal set? Critical damage, crit rate? Who knows? I didn't pay attention. I'll have to look for it more often. We'll see. All right, I'm going to bring her in as fire right now just to see if she'll survive a little bit. And then we'll take her out. We'll change her over to wind or frost. Whichever's needed. Oh, Morgan. What is Morgan doing right now? She's just chilling with nothing, huh? I did not put Morgan's gear on Rosier, though. Oh, well. Where can I get some good M sets? Ooh, that's nice. It's hit accuracy, though. We're running low on gold. We can't play around too much with that. Isn't there a juicy M set around here somewhere? All right, I'll take that one. Yeah, Anguish is out. Like, for real, Anguish is done. I'm not even going to touch that guy ever again. No reason to now that I have this. Just too awesome. All right, can't she stay alive? And can her bleeds actually do something too? And it's a 3. I don't know. I'm competing right now with a 3 cost on. See, this is going to be really difficult. I'm doing a 3 heal block with Morgan, which is very costly. And then I'm doing a 3 with Rosier when I can. Sarah's doing her skill 1 to block buffs, you know, from her passive, doing her skill 1. And then we got Torn giving us the regens. But she's booked. So Torn's giving us 2 regens plus increased defense. Oh, he's going after fire. I thought he was going to hit her again. Yeah, see the damage though? This guy's HP bar is not going down. Where's the... Can you see the bleed damage? The bleed damage was 1,112, right? That's crazy weak. Because we don't have that increased bleed damage. We don't have Lancelot's increased dot damage. We don't have Anguish's increased dot damage. Maybe the dot damage increase to 35% is quite a bit. I missed that. Did anybody see the numbers on bleed? Is her S2? Why would you use her S2? I would never use that. I just want to use her S3 all day. Actually, her S2 would be pretty cool if we could alternate. If we could do her S2, S3, S2, S3. Like, if eventually, I hope they have that to where we can do that. Yeah, it's 1,112. That's weak. I mean, it's not weak if we get a lot up. If I bring in somebody to slow speed the bear, and then she starts applying a lot, I guess. I mean, it depends on how hard my Bedivere and other DPSers are doing on this bear. I'm sure Bond would smash this guy. This is taking way too long. Yeah, I know. 90% less dot damage. Yeah, I know. But people were saying use Anguish in here to try it out for free players, for like low-level players, but I don't know. I was like, I didn't believe it either. Dot damage taking 90% less. Yeah. Yeah, to me, it's not to me, it's just the same kind of fight as anybody else. Wait till he sleeps. Oh, and then he takes more dot damage when he sleeps. If we can get some stacks up. You have the worst luck in the game. Just got some more books into Betty. And now it's in a skill 1 and skill 3 maxed. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I went pretty close to maxing out both. I'm pretty sure I maxed out a skill 1 maybe, and I didn't have to max out a skill 3. I did not. Well, we got plenty of dots up now, so if he goes to sleep and something happens, I'll be impressed. Go night night, bear. Go night night. But this is still way too long of a run. Okay, here he goes. He's going to take a turn. It's still 1,112. It's no different, even when he's sleeping. I mean, you do more damage when he's sleeping from pure damage dealers, yes. But dot damage doesn't change, right? He doesn't have all his defense stuff up when he's sleeping. So there, I mean, we can see the actual damage going on, sure. But yeah, I'm not down with dots on bear. But we could change her to a different, we could change her to wind and get some real damage in there. Like legit damage. Plus, we're not playing her in, oh yeah, I forgot. We're not playing her in the DPS set we should be. This is the only reason, we only need this set when we're fighting Gorgos. Otherwise, we turn her into a damage set. Now, we could still use a Vigor set with her. Damage Vigor set. I mean, her multipliers is so high, and her base attack is so high. Coin on Betty. Oh, to get his passives? Yeah, for sure get those passives, 1 and 2. So just use a coin. I just bought 4 reset tokens because they reset every month. I haven't used any yet, but I bought the 4 that were in the shop. So I'll save up those. Okay, so if we change over her relic to, say, wind. What do we have for wind? Same thing. We get some bleeds. Not as high as, not anywhere near the multiplier of 355%. Should we... We shouldn't even change it. Even though we're dealing less damage on the... No, even though we would deal 25% more, 15% less. I don't know. I still think 178 compared to 355. With Flame, we're going to do more damage. So no reason to even change that. What's my fastest run on this? 3 minutes and 28 seconds. You have Lancelot for double... Is it... How fast are the runs? What about the heal? If you're using skill 3... Oh, you're using this guy? Skill 3 in the gladiator, dude? I just got him yesterday too. Building her now. You got to build her for Gorgos. She's awesome. They don't cost more in the shop. They're 400 each, right? I think. And then we get a free one. We might get more than one from Adventure. I know we get one right away in Adventure Chapter 1. We got one from an event in Early Access. And I'm sure they're going to have more from events eventually. They're not something we should do all the time. But they're pretty damn sweet. Yeah, if we use this guy and just give him enough accuracy to apply the skill 2, he can die, right? But still, we need Vigor. We need enough Vigor to do both of these. I don't see how you're getting enough. Oh, already took his stuff off. Anywho, let's go try her. She doesn't knock back the attack gauge. I mean, she's cool and all, but I'm trying to see if I can play her other places. But she doesn't knock back an attack gauge here. And she doesn't give us increased speed. This guy gives us hit accuracy. And she doesn't have enough hit accuracy on her. If I took out one of these... The only one I'd want to take out is this uncommon. But he gives me hit accuracy. And he is knocking back the... the attack gauge. There's not another cool lead. She's pretty fast. Let me try to take out this arm. No, these other people aren't geared. Damn it, man. I hate... What a noob. Yeah, hey, man, this green works. That green works. I just attacked the right arm, and I'm doing stage 10, no problem. It's a long run, though, but yeah, I'm doing stage 10, no problem. The thing is, with these, they don't up your stats very much, so don't sweat this. You can do the lower level and do a few of them, but don't worry about having to rush and do this guy. Make sure that you level up your hero ranking, right? You get to level 6, you do your awakenings, do your relics to 60 from the bear, and then doing a few awakenings is fine, but really, it's pretty sad, the stat increase. I mean, look at Bedivere. Here's the very last one. And it increases my defense by 34. My attack by a little bit, and my HP by not even 300. It's really not worth those. Like, fighting that should be the last thing you really waste your stamina on. Even sweating that team should be the last thing that you waste your stamina on. It's just not worth the increase. I mean, look at a lower level increase. Let's go down to... Who's somebody that I haven't messed with it? Here we go. On this one, Frost. Okay, so on our Frost one, this is going to increase our attack by not even 20. 19 on defense. Yeah, I would not sweat this, guys. It's easy to get 3. Right. But I'm saying, you know, whatever you want to get, that's fine. But I wouldn't be like, oh, man, I can't make a team for that dungeon. I feel like I'm falling behind or something. No, it's not like that. This dungeon is difficult, yes, and you need speed and you need people that knock back the attack gauge, but even if you can't do well in here, say you're stuck on 6 or 5, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Focus on these, you know, focus on these two, get those maxed out, focus on your favorite dungeon, do your forbidden dungeon, do your clan stuff, get some equipment. Like, that should be the very, you know, focus on these boss fights. That should be the very last thing after everything that you worry about. Yeah, like true in-game that you should worry about then. Otherwise, it's a waste. You're stressing yourself out for no reason. I'll take some gold. Okay, so I was going to use her in there, but man, I'm really tired of switching around gear, but let's go. Let's use her somewhere else in maybe an attack set. I mean, I know she's going to work on Pinvid. Obviously, no problem there, right? We take out Pinvid very easy. She works on Gorgos. I didn't really see her functioning on the bear, but we'd have to... Okay, everybody's still geared, I think, here. I don't know. That's the problem. Like, 3 Vigor cost to me is a problem. I feel like especially if I take her out of a Vigor set, it's going to be harsh. But maybe with a multiplier in her high, base attack, it's not going to matter too much. Let's go with a Vigor set with crit rate. I don't know if she's going to survive, though. This bear's going to take her out. If we keep her in flame, this bear's going to take her out quick. All right, we have a super fast ring there. Okay, that's it. Hit accuracy, effect accuracy. She's got a low percentage chance to crit. I mean, we are in game, so we should put her in something else. Effect accuracy? Okay, I guess. What else do we have for banner? Can't we get crit rate? Yeah, we can get crit rate right here. Let's try that. Barrier. Okay, we don't have a set piece. What about orb? Let's go with attack. Oh, no, attack speed would be nice. She's going to be crazy fast. 206, and she's going to be soaking up all my vigor. I don't think we're going to do well. And the bear's going to be knocking her around. Until we change her maybe to wind spec. That was everybody, right? All right. Hey, man, Midnight, appreciate that. Yeah, she really is my favorite hero. She's not my favorite looking hero. I wish she looked like the other one, believe me. I wish she looked mean and awesome. If she was the other one with the mallet, I'd be so happy. Kierden, if she looked like her instead of this little chibi fairy thing, it'd be legit. Let's see how long this fight takes. And if we're able to block healing with 3 Vigor on... Well, and if we can stay alive. We're going to do 3 Vigor there and 3 Vigor Morgan. And then 2 Vigor on the Moth. And 1 Vigor here, so... We'll see if it works. I mean, we're definitely applying a lot of dots. When you have that many dots... Alright, so say 10 dots, that's 10,000 damage. Well, it'd be like 10,200 damage. If you have that many. And she definitely is consistent. You cannot deny that. You can't deny how consistent she is with dots. It's crazy. You may be able to help me before. I apologize if I mistake you for someone else. Did I? What game? Somebody said they're a fat cat in this game. King Arthur? Is there a limit to the debuffs we can have up? I feel like it hasn't gone more than this many stacks, you know? 3 lines. Okay, if I take out Morgan and I put in Alkalon, this would be a free-to-play team. Morgan's increasing our damage sometimes with her debuffs on her passive, her third passive. And she's doing blocking, but we could bring in Alkalon. If this bear is going to die to all these bleeds more than actual damage. I'm just surprised she's staying alive, to be honest. I'm just happy about that. Oh, yeah, you got the wrong guy then. I said King Arthur, this guy said no. Hello, I'm a fat cat in the game. You may have helped me before. I apologize if I've mistaken you for someone else. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I cover King Arthur. Well, this is the same. Look at all those bleeds, man. That time that was a crazy amount of bleeds that just ticked on him. She's nuts, man. Her ability to extend all other bleeds that are there every single turn. I'm surprised that's not on cooldown. Nuts. I'd prefer a pay-to-win team. I mean, even my pay-to-win team does the same time. Even Bedivere in here does the same time as she did. Look. You want a pay-to-win team, but I mean, if I put Bedivere in this team, I'm not saying there are faster comps, right? Sure. But if I put Bedivere in this team right now, it's going to be the same. Same time, if not like longer. Eric, you can't use this. What code? Which one are you using? Here, I got a new one. Yeah, I got a dispute in with that stupid thing, so I don't know when that's gonna go live. I copied the same information on this other one. Is that not popping up when you have things on the live stream right here? Do I need to go to Nightbot and update that? Let me see, Nightbot. And are you guys a supporter? Anybody in here watching that's not a supporter out of the 219 over there on Twitch and YouTube? Any of you guys not supporting? These are free rewards every, multiple times a month. Not every single month, multiple times a month. So come over here and support me in the content creator program. We've got 1,583. Thank you so much, everybody. That is awesome. We're almost up to 1,600 soon. And a lot of people can't support me right now if you're in the UK. This is for all content creators. For some reason, anybody that lives in the UK, which I have no idea why this would be an issue, but when you log on to this website from the UK, the Netmarble website, to be a supporter of a content creator, you only see 3 content creators. And even if you find me, like even if you do the workaround to look for one of my videos on their website here and find me, it says you can't support me or anybody. Doesn't matter what content creator it is. It says you can't support them. Please select another. So you're being forced to support one of the 3 there. You can change it anytime. Like anytime you can support somebody else. But yeah, I don't know. Susie wrote up a post about this over in Netmarble, and I went over there and added to it. Odd One added to it as well, because we're all having this issue. All you guys in the UK, which are a lot of you out there, are not able to support. So we're just gonna have to wait to see if they fix it. But yeah, I'm in the UK and went with Gorax. Okay, yeah. Well, when it gets fixed, then we can see what we can do. Sorry, I wish it wasn't like that. I don't know why. I'm talking like 50 messages I get, or I've gotten, right, from YouTube along with Twitch, at least 50 of people showing me the screenshot of where they try to support and they couldn't. Blood sample, are you going to do it? Or are you going to get old Cormac? See, I think we're on the same time schedule right now as the 3 minute and 13 seconds with Flame Rosier. And it's only because the boss gets so much increased defense. Now, we are blocking it from getting the defense buff with Sarah's skill 1 and her passive. But, yeah, it's going to be longer. This is going to be a longer fight than the Rosier fight. See? Betavir's overrated. Bedivere is so overrated, people should just get rid of him. Don't even play that pleb anymore. Doing nothing for your teams. It's all about Flame Rosier now. How do you build her? I got her in a Vigor set. Vigor set with accuracy set. Yeah. Yeah, all those claims of me talking about he's got like the highest damage and all that kind of stuff. Don't even listen to it. Don't listen to it anymore. I was wrong. It's Rosier. You reset him today. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Have you seen maxed out Tristan? I have not seen a maxed out Tristan. Can I max out my Tristan? I could try, man. The only thing good about Tristan is that Chivalry 8, right? That'd be pretty cool to have. As far as everything else maxed out with Tristan, I don't know. Yeah, the additional crit rate, the additional attack. Yeah, of course. That's all gonna be juicy and great to add to him for damage. But have I seen a maxed out Tristan on somebody like this? No, I wouldn't even know what skill to use with Tristan, because whenever I use a skill 2 or a skill 3, I feel like it's just whack, you know? But compared to what, right? Look at this fight. So much longer using Bedivere in here than Rosier. Yeah, so dots do take this bear down faster. Unless I can do decreased defense. If I do heal block and decrease defense, that might be a different story. Like Morgan Storm right now, if I do her skill 2 and then I bring in Alkalon to heal block, I could probably take it down faster. For sure, I'd take it down faster with the increased defense doubling up. Decreased defense. She hit the left foot. She hit first. Good job, Morgan. She's not even hitting. She's getting resisted on the main body or something. resisted for sure. I guess. Okay, now something's really off now. I don't know what she's doing. Suspect. I don't know what's happening. Okay, there's a good hit. There we go. We got 2 decreased defense up now. Like it should be. Wow, this is really weird. Why she's not hitting? Okay, there we go. 2 were applied. Along with her passive. Okay, see, that's a big hit. So if we keep that up, if we keep 2 applied, 2 decreased defenses applied, and we block, and then we bring in Alkalon for a heal block, we should be alright. Should be able to make some speed runs, maybe. What cyber? We got new deals? Hold on. Let's see what we got. You don't even know what Tristan does on a skill 2 and skill 3? I have an idea, but I don't use it enough. And when I do use it, he just hits so poorly. I don't want to. I just want to do a skill 1 to put up that slow speed. Now, at in-game, you're just looking for more damage to do things faster, so you're not worried about that slow speed, probably. Oh, free stuff. I need to go to my free-to-play account and get that free stuff. So you said there was a new deal? Cyber Monday special, $10 for, well, this deal is actually the same deal that they have always for their summons. Well, kind of. A lot of times you'll have 10 summons along with 800 or 400 crystals. This one gives you 10 summons with 500 crystals, right? 1500 for 10 for a 10 pull. So pretty good, I guess. The crystal shop deals are $10 for 800. And that's only for the first buy. So yeah, it's a great deal. Look at that. These crystal shop deals are insanely priced. Like this is $50 for 2,000. Who buys that, right? You'd have to be a mega whale to come in here and just be like, I don't care. 2,000, 4,000, $100. Go, go, go. So if we take $50. Oh, can I get back to deals? So instead of $50, you're getting a $10 deal along with some other stuff. But really, it's the same deals they always have. It really is the normal deals. It's 10 summons with 500 extra. It's not a bad deal. I don't like this one. This one is 50. That sucks. And then it's only giving you 15 special summon tickets. If it's going to be $20, it needs to be at least 20 summons, and then it needs to have 800 crystals with it. And then you're only giving me 50 instead of the 100 chests here. No thanks. Again, 50. You're not even giving me as normal summons that I normally get from all my other ones. If I'm going to buy summons, this would not be the deal. Those won't be the deals I buy. This one's going to be inflated because they're giving you the ability to do a legendary, right? To chivalry a legendary. And they're only doing 50 again? This one's a shit deal for $100. Like, really. They're inflating this cost so much because you can do one, and you can buy this stuff for way cheaper. So the only deal that's worth it is the first deal. This one for $10. Oh, look, Blood Sample said the only $10 deal is the good one. Yeah, that's right. I agree. I've got 3 extra copies of Sigrun. Oh, you're saving them up? What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much. East Coast coming in and having a sub prime for 6 months, man. Cheers, man. Thanks so much. 31 minutes ago. I missed you, East Coast. Much love. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. Sorry about that. If I missed anybody else, thank you again for all the support. Alex D with the love. I think East Coast. Deadbolt. Yeah, we saw him earlier on. Three days ago, we got Sinister Mage. I don't even remember Sinister Mage coming in here and gifting all these things. Appreciate that. Unless Sinister Mage is not Elon. I think, no, not Elon was 3 days ago too. Hey, man, thanks for all the love. I miss that sometimes. I got to keep the screen up bigger so I can see all the things being posted. You can buy a house in Japan with that much money? I don't know about that. When my dad was visiting, he was here for 30 days during the summer a couple months ago. It was fucking hot, so hot. He was looking at houses to buy or apartments even to buy, just something to own, right? Property to own here. So when he comes, they can stay there. They can come for longer than a month or 2 months if they want to. And there's a lot of good deals, but any kind of house to buy that's super cheap is going to be way out in the boonies, and it's like a tin house. I don't know. It's not some awesome deal. And those deals you hear about where people died and then you can get like a really cheap house, I don't know if I believe in that. I don't believe in that because I know younger people here in Japan don't believe in that BS. So if somebody died in a house and it's super cheap, they're going to buy it, right? They're going to buy it quick. I would buy a house for super cheap if somebody died. I don't care how, what happened in that house. As long as it's in an awesome ass neighborhood. Dragonair opened again today. Why do we drop 5? That's why I don't do arena, man. I don't know why we drop 5 levels on reset. It's the dumbest thing. It makes you not want to play arena. Doesn't it? It makes me never want to touch arena. Arena shouldn't reset until the season resets. That's the way it works in every single game I've ever played. Weekly reset is fine. You drop 1 tier. If you're in gold 3, you go to gold 2, or you go to the bottom of gold 3, actually is the way it works. Most games. If you're in gold 3, you go to the bottom of gold 3. Everybody starts out like gold 3, 1 point, right? And then you climb up for the season. So if you make gold 4 and go in the week reset, you're at gold 4. Everybody's at gold 4 base. And then at the end of the season, everybody resets down to, way low ranks. But every day or every week, I don't know how they do this, but I feel like every day I drop so many ranks. I'm not going to go in here and spend 3 hours a day to try to keep up with some stupid rank. I'm just not going to do that. He said, personally, I prefer it. You can buy a house at who? Where is IKEA? IKEA. You can buy a house in IKEA? Like the furniture store? Or is that somewhere in Japan? Refurbishing a house. There's some cool videos on them refurbishing old style houses in Japan. Like they go around and they like kind of like historically built houses, and they go in there and it's beautiful. They put hundreds of thousands of dollars into it, and these houses are gigantic. But when they're done, even when they start, it still looks like a beautiful kind of style. But when they're done, man, these things are amazing. My house is modern. It's not that kind of Japanese with the tile, like the clay tiles on top and all that. My house was only built a few years ago. It's not the old school styles, but that's what they go around. They refurbish those and give them a modern kind of inside and keep the outside aesthetics, new windows, everything, redo it all. And by the time they're done, I would love to live there. We're talking awesome looking. Mythical 2520, your guild? My guild? Here's another thing about guilds. They need to start doing something with this because we're capped out. This happened yesterday. So we had 16 days. We have 16 days now with nothing to do guild related. That's weird. Why don't they just keep putting bosses out for us to fight? I don't understand that. Like, it's already implemented into the system that bosses pop up and we fight them every single day. So why not for 15 more days we just have bosses pop up, and whichever clan does the most damage through the season gets ranked number one, right? We're ranked number 1 right now. It doesn't mean we're going to stay there. I don't know if they're capped out. If these other clans are capped out, we'll stay there. They could gain some more points because they're not capped yet. But I don't know if they can gain more than we have. I don't know with 23. I don't think so. I mean, they've got 16 days to work it out if they could, but I don't think they can. Yeah, I'm in the number 1 clan. Shadows, baby, let's go. Oh, Stu pulling in them points. And I only did 10 attacks. How crazy is that? 10 attacks and we still have 16 days left and I've got nothing to do clan related. Well, I mean, it could go higher. I don't know why it doesn't go higher to 26, 25, 26, 27. It could keep resetting at 24 and just give us 24 bosses, but why not? Why not make it super hard? We're going to get... The game's going to progress. All games progress. We're going to have ways to increase our power. When we were in beta, we had these trees right here. See this tree? Eventually, and I know it's going to happen because we had it in beta and they're not getting rid of it. This tree, there's 3 trees for each of the elements. Although they're going to do more elements later. They're going to do the dark and light probably. But each of these trees will increase any hero with that relic on. And we slowly increase these trees. There's going to be tons of ways, like all games do, that eventually you increase your power of your account, of your heroes. So why not make it to where it's extremely crazy hard after you get to a certain point, like we're at right now, right? We're on 24. Why not make it to where it goes up to 25, 26, 27, whatever we can beat, you know? By the tree you look at, there's 2 shops. What's going on? These 2 shops? Waiting for construction? Oh, I don't know. I don't ever go to these shops. The preview building? Yeah, they're going to be stuff. Always. To the right? This used to be a mage tower where we would go in with... It would tell us we had to do a fight with a certain group of heroes like crows, or we'd have Claudus with her little team. We'd have other heroes. And when you did that, it increased the power of those heroes, of the group of heroes that it is joined to. There was one for Arthur. What's her name? Arthur, Kay, and then the other dude, the old guy. Kay's stepdad. Kay's dad, Arthur's stepdad. For them, right? And they were all together. So if you beat it at a certain floor, it just started adding attributes. Hector, yeah. So it gave them stats. It just gave you stats. And I'm sure they'll incorporate that. They already had it in, and it was really easy. It wasn't necessarily easy to do, but if you had leveled account, it was easy to do, and it just added stats to it. Small stats. Little increase in stats all over the place. So you eventually get stronger. Uther Pendragon, it didn't have Uther, but we did have Uther Pendragon as a playable hero in like the first beta a long time ago. And he had some pretty insane buffs and the ability to parry a lot to where whenever you attack him, he would take one HP damage. It was pretty cool. Yeah, they just added, right, you couldn't redo them. They just added a little bit of stats. Yeah, they'll give it to us. I don't think they're gonna do away with those small power creep stuff. No game does. Every game always includes some kind of small ways to increase your power. They will. They just don't need to do it right now on day 5 of global launch. Whatever day we're on, day 5 or 6, they don't need to do it right this minute. People are struggling just to get past 10-7. And that's what I need to, that's why I'm gonna do a short stream today. I've got a lot of videos I need to put out. There's so many players that are joining King Arthur, and they just... The main thing is Vigor set. And this game really needs to start you with a 3-star Vigor set. I wish it would. They just don't understand the power of a Vigor set, and they don't know how easy it is to craft your first 3 to 4-star Vigor set. And we need to have them do that. I mean, it's not like it's an option. It's not an option type thing. If you want to progress and you want to feel like you're doing well, you got to at least get 3 Vigor sets to move around on your 4 heroes. And you need to do that very early on. And you can do it day 2, you can make a Vigor set. Day 3, you can make a Vigor set. Day 4, another Vigor set. And you could easily beat Crom. But without those Vigor sets, you're not having enough Vigor to do your abilities. You're not able to spam Morgan's skill 2 over and over. You're not able to do your healer, whoever it is, skill 2 over and over. Or maybe there's skill 3. I'm using her skill 3 24/7 on my free-to-play account, and it's only because she has a Vigor set. Morgan has a Vigor set, and whoever else I have has a Vigor set on. It doesn't seem that fun because you're like, oh, so you're shoehorning me into always using a Vigor set. Unfortunately, that's how it is. You've got to do that. If you don't have a Vigor set and you're sitting there putting like on your healers HP because you want them to heal more, or you're trying to work toward a set which I don't know if anybody even uses, that healing set that heals for 30% additional healing. No. You're hurting your account. You're hurting your progress. Always a Vigor set. Even now, always a Vigor set. So, yeah, it is. Eats up. I'm with you, man. There's a lot of things that are great about this game, but I will say the most damaging thing in this is, first off, you use Morgan for everything because their debuffs are too crazy. So the first thing I would have done before I released this game is I would have made sure that Morgan's debuffs weren't that powerful. They were a much smaller increase. Much smaller increase. They were the lower version of decreased defense, and then they would maybe take 20% or maybe even 10% additional damage. And then Bedivere, I'd drop his damage down so it'd be more in line with most people, but still keep Bedivere at like 20% more damage than everybody else. And then I would do something with the Vigor system, because having a Vigor set on everybody so you can do your abilities is not healthy, right? You want a game that you use multiple heroes, and to use multiple heroes, that'll help with the Morgan and the Bedivere issue. And then you got to bring up some damage on a lot of the other legendaries and some other heroes. And you got to do something with that Vigor set. It's unhealthy because people in the beginning really don't understand how you need it, how you have to have it. And then it's unhealthy at end game because it's all we use, primarily what we use. Now in raid, did I use speed set a lot? Yeah, I use speed set a lot because it's strong. You get to do your abilities more often. Are we using Vigor set in here to do our abilities more often? Yeah, we're doing the same thing. But I don't feel like I used speed set as much, and speed set wasn't tied to me doing my abilities. All your abilities in raid are on cooldown. Most turn-based gacha games, they're on a cooldown system, so we're not worried about that, right? Here you got to at least in raid, if you didn't want to do speed, you didn't have to. There were other options. You could still do your abilities. Here you have to do your abilities. So for me to cycle through all my stuff, I just have to. You all have to. There's nothing you can do about it. On your DPS heroes, sure. Especially if they're a 2 Vigor cost damage dealer. That's why I'm always harping on 2 damage cost damage dealers, 2 Vigor cost damage dealers with their skill 2s. Outside of that, though, okay, not Vigor. Not Vigor. No Vigor set. I'm using a Vigor set on her just because she applies debuffs and still does massive damage. Vigor set, yes. Although I'm going to go to a different counterattack damage set with her and try her out just like we do with Arduin. I've got her leveled up ready to go. And I actually pulled her Flame Relic, which is really sweet, but it's off of her passive, so we're not really worried about the Flame Relic as much. Oh, it's her Chivalry. It's her early Chivalry too. When counterattacking, we use Torrent of Mana. So we're just going to increase her resistance by a crap ton and then counterattack with her and have her attack all enemies 2 times and see what kind of damage we could get. We could easily get to like a 300%. How many resistance? Are there 2 main stat resistance or only 1? Could we get this to 300% attack? And she gets some crit rate here, like crit rate 10%, most people do. And then crit rate here, 20% crit rate. That's pretty insane. Do we have 1 or 2 main stat? I hope it's 2 main stat items for resistance. The neck and keepsake somewhere? Yeah, I would think some keepsake, right? Yeah. The belt. So easy. And what's a 6? This is a 6-star, right? What's the max on a 6-star resistance? Wait, which one is that? This is for dot damage. I'd rather her be in a strife set. I don't have another 6-star, so I don't know the max. There's a 6-star, and if that was counterattack, I'd at least level it up. But I'm pretty low on gold right now. We'll go get more gold today, no problem. But I don't want to do it right this minute. It's gonna cost too much. 900, almost 1 million. Ah, it's for science. Let me see. I just want to know. I just want to know. All right, 31%. So that's not that much. We can't get resistance up that high, right? So 64% resistance plus whatever substats we can get. And then she's got a base resistance of... Does she have any kind of base resist? $20%. I think we can only get her legitimately up to like 100% additional damage. So that on a counterattack, AoE counterattack at 148% attack. What's her base attack? Damn, her base attack is low. Of course, because she's support, right? Her base attack is 984, which is way lower than most. Most are 2,000. Most level 60 legendary rares, even like Rosier, are 2,000. Oh, I stand corrected. It's 1,400 and that's weird. It shows different in the codex. 1,471. Well, then what are these other ones? 982. Really? Oh, she's not low then. I thought she had a lower attack rate than most. Let's see what Bedivir's is. See, look at Bedivere. 1,918. Maybe if they lower that, that'll take care of everything else he does. So, hold on. Let me see the codex. Why does it show 2,781? Fully maxed out, right? That's with his chivalry increases in attack. His fully starred, fully awakened to everything. 2,700. Same. Not much lower. I mean, 700, 800 lower. It's not as low as I thought it was. Okay, 800, 700 lower than Bedivere. So are all the rares that are at the kind of like a real attack class around 2,000? $2,200. That's pretty high on this guy. Urion's. Cormac's is really low. Thank goodness he's got a high frost multiplier. His is really low at 1,500. See, hers is high. 2,188. Hers is really high for the 355 multiplier. See, it shows here that hers is low at 1,540, but I don't think that's accurate because, well, no, I might have mine maxed out, so she might be at 1,540, but it's 720% attack. It's not going to matter. She's pretty high. He's pretty good. I just need that frost relic. Man, if I could get his frost relic, I have him maxed out. Let's start really maxing that relic out and try some stuff. You got to delete the right side on Codex? What's going on? What do you mean? I was just looking at their base attack here. It's everything awakened though. Wow, it's surprising that even she's at 277, but her multipliers just aren't there. I guess that's why she doesn't do 1.5. Yeah, her multipliers are so low. Single target damage for 1.5, 13 added. AoE for 90, 110. 110 total. Isn't it weird that Claudus doesn't get additional damage based off of speed? I found that kind of weird. Even if she got the low multiplier of additional damage based off of speed, it would still be pretty sweet. I mean, it'd be something, right? Even if it was 0.2 or 0.3 based off of speed, it would be something. And she kind of needs that, and it goes with her theme of being a fast, swift archer and all the attack speed buffs she gets. It'd actually be really fun. Make the stat minimal. Oh, yeah, of course it goes lower. This is fully... You can see right here, this is level 60, hero grade 6. This is with a relic increase to 60, and then the relic... These are awakens. Relic grade fully awakened right here. Hero... No, these are awakenings. Hero awakenings, relic awakenings. Oh, that's weird that they didn't even have them maxed. I didn't change that. 277. What's Morgan at? 2-4. That's still good. Morgan can slap. Merlin can slap on that skill too, man. This one right here. 240% is nice. Like really nice. He's got low. He's got rare damage multipliers, but at least he's got rare damage base attack, but at least his multiplier is good on that skill too. So it makes up for it. Ice. What do you want me to check on her? We were actually just looking at her. Why is it for a counterattack and to put high resistance on her? Because it's really low to counterattack to get that chivalry into counterattack. But what do you want to see on her? She was at almost 2,000. Same attack that a rare has. Maxed out. Which isn't bad. But the multiplier we can do on this ability is only going to top out at... Oh, it's a chivalry. We can't look at it from here. The chivalry is only going to top out around 200%. So we counterattack with Torrent of Mana. The first one, right? For each effect accuracy, we get 1% additional damage. So I'm sure we could get her at 200% easy. And she's gonna counterattack. And then when we use her skill 3, she'll hit with this. So we could just rely on the counterattack alone. We could do her skill 2 and just rely on counterattack whenever she procs it. And put her in a counterattack set with resistance, crit rate. And let her fly with that and see what kind of damage she can do. Is Frost Morgan? I don't know. I'd have to look at the numbers. Is she as good if it's high defense? Yes. I firmly believe if it's high defense, of course, because if it's high defense, no amount of 80% additional damage to a low number is going to matter. Why does it keep giving me a red dot? Stop it. Yeah, we've already done this attendance, right? So if it's very high defense, like the bear, and you're putting decreased defense, I think it's going to be more damage, yes. But she's also really crazy for the Forbidden Dungeon. I used her Wind Relic all the way up to floor 100 last month. It was nuts. For control. To put him asleep, to block the heals. There were a lot of stages we needed to block healing too. It was pretty fun. Plus her skill 1 can also control with the sleep. This one? No. Where is she? Morgan? Morgan. We all have Morgan. We got our little Ardwin in here. Bring her in. There's going to be too much. 3, 2, 2. And then our Moth. We really should have her in a set, though. If she gets a kill, she gets to take another turn. Effect accuracy. Crit rate. We need hit accuracy if we're going to start trying to hit these guys higher up. This is floor 58. I'm on Frost right now. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what we can do. All right, free to play comp. I don't remember what we need to do here, but I'm just going to start off with trying to kill something. Sigrun's over there. Oh man, look at that damage. Are you telling me that's not high damage? Come on. That's high damage. Yeah, there's a debuff up for us to do more damage. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, another turn. Two rabbits. Abnormal status immunity? Oh yeah, I should have seen that already. Who's provoking me? Where's that hook? I'm looking for the hook. And remember, she's in a Vigor set too right now, so she's not... she's in a counterattack set, Arduin, and then our girl here, Rosier's in a Vigor set. Which is fine. 30% additional attack, or me being able to actually do moves all the time. I'll take the abilities, thanks. When Morgan is close to as good as the Frost one? Yeah, I think she is, man. But again, it depends on whether they have high defense or not. If it's high defense, for sure. If it's low defense, then no. The Frost Morgan's going to beat her out. Every time. Easily. Really just depends on how much defense they have. Killing it. She got the she's got this strafe set on, so strife set, so she's doing extra turns when she gets a kill, unlike our girl here. Bedivere. Oh man, she's too much fun. No hook. I haven't seen hook yet. I don't think our 10% hook's ever gonna happen, man. By the Ice for Gillian in the shop. Yeah, Ice for Gillian will pop up in the shop, so you could always get it there. Although I don't feel like I don't need it for anything. Would it be cool to have when I'm lower and coming up? Sure. Yeah, definitely. But I'm able to do everything without the additional chance to get healing on my heroes, on my allies, from that Frost Relic on her. Get you in a clan when the spot opens? I don't deal with any of that stuff. You're going to have to talk to Atlas. Blood Sample, you're in my Discord, man. Talk to Atlas down there on... Like, go to the Shadows chat down there, and there's Atlas right here. Go... Yeah, there... Talk to Atlas. I'm sure we'll have a spot open. Maybe. I don't know. I don't deal with clan stuff, though. It's too much to keep up with. Thank God Atlas always deals with it. Atlas deals with it from Dragonair to any other kind of game I go to, always. So, yeah. Were you in our Dragonair clan? Oh man, no rabbits that time. I'm never gonna see that hook. Did she just remove that from her? Did Arduin with this charm where you can't like attack the same person you already attacked just remove that bind? Did you see that? Cannot attack the target who was just used a secret art of Fae. Hit accuracy down 20%. Cannot target the hero who was just used. So if they can't target that hero anymore, the bind drops off. That was insane. This hero, this enemy for sure came over and tried to bind her. And then she put up that secret art, which is off of the passive. %60 chance to trigger when an ally's hit. The secret art cannot target the hero who just used secret art. hit accuracy down 20%, which is strong because hit accuracy down means you're going to miss more. If you have enough hit accuracy down, you're going to miss a lot. The hook thing is pretty rare. Yeah, it is pretty rare because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it, that's for sure. She tried to apply it, but she didn't get it applied. I saw her do her little move thing. That's pretty wild that she removed it. Good. I need all this. Remember, try to push in the Forbidden Dungeon as well, because you get a lot of material to level up your castle. A lot. By the time you're doing a good push, you're going to have so much. And I need a lot right now to level up my castle. Not a lot going on with this group. These guys are pretty tanky. Oh, a hook would have been so cool right then. There's so many things to do. You're forgetting. You're always forgetting to do this castle, the Forbidden Dungeon. That's easy though. Like if you don't want to focus on Forbidden Dungeon, you can come in here and just auto clear 5 tickets from the dungeon that the last dungeon that you did clear. You can just go in there and just auto clear it, right? Oh, that guy had increased defense, maybe? It's okay. You just got a lot of poisons. So many poisons. I don't. This is just wild how many poisons she'll do. It's out of the scope of just like wild. Even somebody like Lancelot. Lancelot does great with poisons. AoE, right? Really good with AoE poisons. But this girl, this seems pretty unreal. And these will add up on high defense, high HP targets. Really add up. Look at that. She just applied 3 poisons, 2 of them for a 2 turn. Anguish can't even bleed. Yeah, you're right. Bleed. Anguish can't damage over time. I'm just gonna call them dots. They're all dots. Anguish cannot even compete with this. Now dots all have a different like negative effect to it. So bleeds, damage taken, and it increases damage taken by 2%. Some of them do like evasion decrease or defense decrease or resistance decrease, like something really small. But hers is damage taken 2%. Now, is that for each bleed? I wonder if that stacks. I wonder if right now we're doing, maybe that's another reason why we can do a lot of damage. What if bleeds, when we have 10 bleeds on, does 20% additional damage taken? Now we can attack somebody without a bleed on, get all these bleeds up and attack them again with somebody else, and we can try to see what the damage is. If that's the case, that is another crazy thing. I wonder if that happens in Gorgos. Does it? It stacks? I'm going to test that because that makes bleeds even way stronger than... What is chill? Let me go check what chill is. Chill is lower attack speed by 5%. Still very strong. But let's test this, because if bleed stacks, that would mean that chill stacks. And if you can get multiple chills up, you're lowering their attack speed by a lot. I don't think they stack, because that would be pretty wild. If they do, that's a new reason to use a lot of... So what does Lancelot do then when he does it? Effect resist or something? Lower attack by 5%. See, if that's stacked too, that could be another insane thing, because if Lancelot gets enough burns up, you're lowering their attack by 10%, 15%, 20%. Ah, wow. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, though. Yeah. What about it? Mm-hmm. What was it before? I've always had her C8. So fresh crimson blood. This is just Hook of Death, right? Because this is Blood Frenzy. Yeah, it does. She's prolonging dots like crazy. All damage over time. She prolongs all of them. But what does she do without the C8? Because, yeah, I don't want to show her off with C8 and then act like she's doing all this with crazy dots. I forgot that the C8 does this. Hook of Death enhances fresh crimson blood. But why did it say Hook of Death? We're not even using, like, she's not even proccing Hook of Death to Blood Frenzy. This is happening all the time. We don't need Hook of Death to do that. It's just happening right here. Oh, I see. Okay, they've got too many names that are the same. Like, this is Hook of Death, the passive, and then there's stupid Hook of Death, the ability that does this. They need to change those names. It doesn't make sense to have an ability called Hook of Death that does this that's totally different than a passive called Hook of Death. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. I see. So before, what did this do, though? Yeah, but if the added effect stacks, that's really wild. We need to pay more attention to it then. Yo, OP Gamer, what's up, my man? How you doing? If they a stack, it's definitely something that's pretty interesting, right? Something fun to play around with. Yeah, but that's no, that's totally different. Yeah, that's totally different though. Your skill 3 has a chance to proc your a Hook of Death move, which is totally different than this Hook of Death passive. It's all different. No, they don't fall off before she can prolong them. She's prolonging them like crazy. They don't. And that depends on your attack speed too and how fast the target is. But yes, they don't fall off. And even when she hits, she's prolonging them right when she hits. So when she attacks, she has a chance to apply a dot if you don't have a dot. And then if you do have dots up, she's going to prolong. She actually does the same thing in the same turn because she'll apply one dot, apply a sec. Right when she has one dot up, then the second dot she applies, she's going to prolong the other one. I know she's doing it all in one turn. It's pretty insane. But what does her base read? Anybody out there have this passive and can send me a picture of it without C8? Like, what does this say without C8? Without Chivalry 8? Yo, what's going on, OP? Hey, man, I'm doing good. We've been on for an hour and 38 minutes, and we've been having a lot of fun with Rosier. Like, a lot of fun. Like, the amount of dots she can put up are insane compared to Anguish. Even insane compared to, like, Lancelot. Although, I really love Lancelot's AoE ability to put up all those poisons. And he can increase dot damage taken. Or he does flames. Whatever. Dots. He does burn. She does poison or bleeds. And then chill from Anguish. Checking your YouTube chat? Sometimes. Why? What's up? Am I checking all my YouTube chat? Some things slip through the cracks. What's happening? Heard the other day. Yeah, OP Gamer. I just got her Flame Relic yesterday. It took me 30-something days to finally get her Flame Relic. Yeah. I want a picture without... Oh, you sent it to me? Thanks so much. I want to know exactly what she's doing here for people who don't have her maxed out. So without it maxed out, when attacking, 100% chance to inflict bleed on an enemy. Okay, so you don't extend. All you do is inflict an additional dot. It is going to play very different if you don't have her C8. It will. Yeah. Because you're just going to inflict a dot if there's no dot up, which is in its own, it's still very strong. It's just an ability you have. There's no cooldown on this. Whenever you use your skill 3, if there's no dot applied, you're going to afflict a dot. And I think you're going to inflict that bleed before you attack. Maybe. If that's the case, then you would get a free little bleed along with applying more bleeds. But with the Chivalry 8, it gets nuts. Like, that's why it's so crazy right now. Defense down. Use, yeah. I mean, anybody that has defense down, lower their defense, we're going to do more damage. I've got her in a Vigor set right now. I'm not even trying to get crazy damage out of her. But with the multiplier she has, yes, for sure. Right now, I'm just having fun playing with all her dots. And I'm curious now how we can go test dots and the dot debuff. Who can I get a consistent crit hit or something out of? Like, we either got to not crit at all or always crit so I can see a consistent number. He's going to get his buff before he attacks, so that's going to make sure he crits. He's going to have a 100% chance to crit now. Yeah, she's fine with this. Event Dungeon 2, stage level 10. The very last one? I'll go fight it right now. I don't even know if I fought that because I don't really like the event. I mean, the event is okay. It's fine. Especially if you're not free to play, it's not good. If you're a spender, yeah, it's great. We can pick up all those things from the shop. Leveling K, looks like Pinvid is the only place for her. Full auto T. Okay. You can if you can get there. Project, if you can make it to Pinvid 10 or higher without having to worry about K's multi-hit, but even on my like 15-second team that I have for Pinvid, I still have K in there to knock down the barrier. I have Bedivere to kill, but I have K and the Fae, what's her name? The Fae Queen to do counterattack. And I have K in a counterattack set so that she can do those 5 basic attacks, then there's only 16 more barriers, and then I've got Morgan in there to increase the damage, and then I have Bedivere to kill. Do you need to level her up? I mean, I would keep K leveled for Pinvid for sure. There's nobody else that can do 5 hits like that on the skill 1. Second, Flame Merlin Relic. Really? Tiska, that's actually pretty cool. I've never had Flame Merlin. Yo, JRM coming in with a raid. What's up, my man? Welcome, guys. I just noticed that. How's everybody doing? It says a few seconds ago. Best support healer option for Beast? For what Beast? She also doesn't debuff. Yeah, what is for Beast? For best healer for what? Trevor. What we're using her at? I don't know what the Beast is. There's a lot of beasts in this game. Even this guy could be considered a beast. Oh, no. For a 4-day account, that's only because you have Bedivere. If you're a 4-day account, you're free to play or a low spender, and you don't have any legendary, you don't have Bedivere, then yeah, you play K. Unless you can find Rosier's Flame Relic in the shop, or you can find Cormac's Frost Relic, or who else do we have out there? You got K. The reason why K is so strong is because you're using 2 Vigor, and she's getting herself increased crit rate and increased critical damage buff. So her multipliers are good, and then on top of that, you're getting all that crit rate, so you can then gear her easier, and then you're getting a critical damage buff as well. So you can use her skill 2 a couple times, and she's got a really nice skill 3 AoE on the wind. And if you're lucky enough to pick up her Frost while you're going through as a new player, you can switch her over, or her Flame, you can switch her to a different, affinity while you're going through those harder stages. Story mode. Playing a beast. Is that Pinvid? Yeah, Pinvid. You can use her in Pinvid. You can use her. You can go ahead and use I love Sarah in there because she'll remove a debuff, right? The slow speed debuff, you can use Sarah. I mean, it just depends on your account power, but easily if you can take down the shields, you can use any healer. On my free to play account, I'm using Torrent. And it's working just fine. I'm on Pinvid 8. I was on Pinvid 8 maybe on day 3 or day 4. And I've got a counterattack set on my K already. Yeah. I think I caught up with chat. Okay, let me try this out. I want to see how much damage we can do on a base hit. Oh, not on that. All right, so here on the left arm. Maybe we got to go slow. Maybe we got to go slower than that. All right, hold on. All right, we'll go slow when we get there. Okay, left arm. That was slow? Was that 9,800 and something, right? There's two numbers because we're critting, so it's kind of hard to tell with Bedivere. Maybe we should bring in a different hero. You know what? We could just do skill 1. It doesn't matter. We don't need to do a hard-hitting skill. It's just got to crit. And we're already going to crit. 2,477. Perfect. Can anybody remember that? Or do I need to write it down here? Awesome. Okay, blood samples got it in chat. $2,477. Yo, what's going on? Thanks so much for the sub over there on YouTube, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks again for the stream, JRM. Make sure you guys give him a big follow over here. How do you do shout outs still? Shout out? Does that work? Oh, I can't type it here. I got to go over to Twitch. Hold on. I can't type it in OBS. Okay, there we go. Yeah, JR is a mod, so he should be able to do it. It didn't work? Oh, is that what it? Exclamation mark shout out? I don't see it working. Well, all you got to do is click his name. Is it? Oh, yeah, I see it now. Did they change it? There we go. Everybody hit that heart. You'll be notified when he goes live with King Arthur Legends Rise streaming it. What's going on, Prison? How's it going, buddy? All right, so we've got the damage. We've got the damage, base damage. This is what he's going to hit for every time. Let's test it one more time just to make sure. There's no variation in damage, right? If we crit, we crit. It's always going to be the same. There it is. 2477. Okay. Now, is it going to increase off of the amount of bleeds we have on this? Okay, good. We've got 1 bleed. So 1 bleed should be an increased damage of 2%, right? And then we'll be able to chase. If he can get in and get a hit right now before this arm takes a move, that would be fantastic. Let's try to make that happen. Two, 5, 3, 5, right? 2, 5, 3, 5. Okay, fantastic. This will work perfect for what we need. So if this goes above 2, 5, 3, 5, we know for each stack of dots, no matter what the dot does, it works. It doubles up. So attack speed decrease for another one. We could do attack decrease for Burns for Lancelot, attack speed decrease for Chill, and increased damage of 2% for Bleeds. And there's other ones out there too. Okay, back from an ad. What's up? How should you gear him? With speed and... actually, I would just go with crit rate, critical damage. Crit rate, attack, and critical damage. And a speed ring. And he's going to give himself speed buffs. He should. From his passive and I think from his skills. You could go with speed if you want to. A speed set or an attack set. Up to you. Go with a speed set. That's fine. Make sure you get that crit rate up because if you have his Chivalry 3, I think it was, that's when he gets that 100% additional critical damage. So we want to crit hit. Otherwise, we're wasting all that critical damage. That's the most important thing. However you want to gear him. Speed is fine. Speed with a speed ring, he's going to get some additional attack from it. Plus, he's going to give himself speed buffs. So really, it all works out just fine. You just got to crit. That's the only thing you got to do. Okay, let's try to get up a whole bunch of dots before this guy's arm takes a turn. Oh, she's failing me. She's failing me now. Man, before we had like 20 dots lined up on this person. She let me down. There we go. Okay, so this would be an increased damage of 8%, right? It does stack. Wow, that's nuts. That is nuts, man. So we got another way to increase damage, but that's off of bleeds. And that would mean, though, that when Bedivere... Not Bedivere. That would mean, though, that when... What's his name? Let's go over to Lancelot. That would mean that when Lancelot gets lots of stacks up, which is harder for him to get multiple stacks. I mean, it's easier for Rosier with their Chivalry 8, right? That's the thing. To get multiple stacks on the target. But if Lancelot would usually... If Lancelot's fast enough and they're slower, he can get up to, like, 4 stacks on somebody. So if Lancey has 4 stacks, he's still going to lower their attack, or was it attack speed? He's going to lower their attack by 20%. That's a lot. If you're fighting hard content and you're getting these burns up, you're lowering their attack by a lot. Even 2 burns is 10% decrease in attack. That's strong. It's a lot of less damage. That's a lot less damage that your whole team's taking. And then with... I don't know why I went out. And then attack speed decrease is still really strong, I feel like. Yeah, if we double this up and we're getting a 20% decrease in attack speed, that's less attacks we're getting on us, right? Come on, man. Don't even mention that legendary. He's garbage. Gawain gets no love. Gawain gets 0 love, my man. Look at this. He can't apply dots. 100% chance to inflict one, right? 1. No, that's not even the burn part. It's a skill too that does burns. Yeah, 50% chance to inflict 1 burn. We can get up to a 60% rate. So how often do you think we're going to have burns up? Not that often. Not like Lancelot. Not like Lancelot, for sure. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, he does have these other debuffs that are pretty interesting where you remove a buff and where you apply decreased defense 2 with the searing, scorching heat, right? Too bad they need to increase his... I feel like they need to increase his damage. But we don't have to worry about him. We've got Rosier. We don't need to worry about that guy, right? The last dungeon boss? Which last dungeon boss? If we can keep her alive, we can beat it. Sure. Why not? What last dungeon boss are we talking about, though? Oh, the event dungeon. I don't know. I don't know if I've even done the event dungeon. We'll go over there and check it out. What are the other... Aren't there 2 more dots? 2 more designation for dots? Negative effects. So we've got burn we looked at, bleed we looked at, and then chill. So there's poison. I guess it makes sense because we already knew, now that I'm looking at it, we already knew that marked stacked. So I guess it makes sense that these would stack as well. What is his poison? It's his skill 3. Poison does effect accuracy down. Okay, not as cool as the rest. And there aren't that many people that do it, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. And then what's the other one? Shock? Okay, there's nobody that... I don't think there's anybody that does shock for us right now. What was it? Poison, chill, burn, bleed. They're saying this guy does shock? Bleed. Bleed. Burn, chill, bleed. I think they've got it wrong here on this guy. Although this is an option. So I'd rather have bleed to increase damage. Oh, he's doing bleed on all these now. So no shock. I don't think there's anybody with shock yet. Although we've seen shock, right? Isn't there somebody out there that applies shock on us? One of the dragons? So what's going on with this event? Let me see if we got people geared. All right, so this will give us the most points. I don't think this is the easiest way to get through here, but it'll give us the most points, right? Do we need high effect accuracy for this? These girls hit, man. These girls really hit. Miss, miss. I saw a miss, but miss won't matter. Yeah, we're missing a lot, though. If we're trying to get damage. But debuffs won't miss. We'll have to start over. What does poison? Which one? Rosier does poison. Yeah. What did you mean the other night about a gacha where you asked about the CC program for King Arthur? Huh? What did you mean about the other night when a gacha... What? What did you mean the other night about a gacha when you asked about the CC program for King Arthur? You'll have to expand on that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even sure what you're saying there. Just a cool way to help him survive? There's an I in there about I gotcha. About I gotcha. When you asked about the CC program for King Arthur. I got you. I don't know. Yes, if it was. Yeah, I asked if you were in the program and you said you didn't have 500 subs. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, I got you. Did you think I meant like I got you, like I got you in the program? I don't have any control over any of that. I don't talk to anybody at Netmarble. I got no control over any of that. I must have said I got you like, oh yeah, I got you. You don't have a YouTube with 500 subs. Yeah, something like that. Yep. You're 5 in? What's that, Trevor? 5 into what? These things hit insanely hard. Are you guys putting decreased attack or just locking them up? I should bring more control in here if I'm not going to get my... I need to see what my effect accuracy is too. I don't know if we're being resisted or not. Oh, we could decrease the damage taken. But then I'm not going to be able to spam my... We might be able to. Damn. We can't handle that. I thought she was dead. We can't handle that kind of nonsense going on. I gotta pray for these to freeze. It's just a praying. Come on, Merlin. I think she's gonna die. If somebody attacks her, she's gonna die. Maybe they'll attack somebody else. Oh, I can put up shields, but that's not gonna help. But we have the vigor for it. Jeez. Okay, good. We got lucky with Guinevere proccing her passive. Nice. I need that to happen a few more times to where we can freeze all of them. Like, we got to be able to freeze all of them right now. Ooh. How's this lady got so much HP there in the middle? Wasn't she down? Wasn't this one the second one down low as the rest? Is she hacking me right now? She got some hacks. Missed. Yeah, when it's protection or a shield, right? Yeah. But outside of that, though, is it still worth Still worth playing in Boogeyman? Oh, people are dying right here. People are gonna die. Okay. Keep her alive. That's another target they can focus on. Man, we can't get any dots up on old girl here in the far right. There we nice, nice. Okay, she's going down. Put up block buffs on that one for now. That might help. Watch this last one just solo us. Uh-oh, we don't have enough for dots. We do, good. Oh, we could try to stun her. Try to freeze first. But I want more dots on her. She won't kill Lancelot in one hit. I hope. Oh, come on. That could have been a freeze. Nice. Can't get that freeze. Oh, she's healing. We don't have any heal block. Well, freeze would have... Man, if we would have got a freeze out of any of that, we would have been okay. This is scary. Come on, Lancelot. Get some more of that up. She's going to heal again. What do we got? A 35? 35 versus 55? Got her. Maybe. By now, I know she's off cooldown. She's going to be able to heal. Oh, we got lucky. So we're getting so incredibly lucky. Can you get up dots, though, Lancey? Hmm. 70% chance to stun. You guys think I should do it? Or we got to stun? Got it. So lucky. So lucky hitting that hit. Nice. I want a reset option for tunes. There is a reset option. 5 days in the game, I want a reset. You do. You have one. If you go to Adventure Story and beat it, you've got one for free there, and then you've got 4 in the shop that you have to pay 400 crystals for each. There's a reset token. All right, so what is 10 all about? What is this? This is a dragon fight? And does he play like the original? I don't think he does. Jeez, man. I mean, I like to fight bosses, but I don't want to do homework. Holy crap, man. So we can't lower his attack gauge. He's got abnormal status immunity, and he gains the Wrathful Eerie. Applies rage after 20 turns. Immediately before attacking, if he has a debuff, he's going to apply ability switch. Is there an ability switch for... That's a debuff. Dots. Damage over time is not a debuff. You need dots? Okay. So Rosier. Yeah, because he's going to do ability switch, so no debuffs. But dots, yes. When attacking, if target has protection, 100% chance to gain effect accuracy first. Okay, no big deal on that one. But what is all this other stuff? I mean, look. For real? This guy's got this many attacks? Brainwash? I don't really feel like reading all this stuff. Silence, abnormal. 3 times, 2 times. I mean... And then he's got some legs. After gaining abnormal status, recharge. So we want to take out these leggies. All right. So definitely dots. I assume we're going to need some heals, right? You need shields? You hate brainwash? So annoying. All those abnormal status immunity debuffs are annoying as hell. Where is... There she is. Did we strip her? A little bit. Effect accuracy. What kind of effect accuracy did you need? Did it need to be like really high? Okay, she's in an attack. You need shields. 80? We need 80? Okay, we're going to be resisted a lot then if we don't. We're 75. We're almost there. Okay, we're at 97. Got a speed lead with Lancelot. Let's look at his effect accuracy. I doubt it's high enough yet. 68. Yeah, what happened? Oh, he already had effect accuracy on? Wait. He's only got 68. He's got effect accuracy here and there, and he's only at 68? Really? Oh, 98. 98. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong. I was like, wait, that didn't make sense. That makes sense at all. You're using Merlin in there to negate some damage? Oh, you're using the same crew then. Yeah, we're not even the same. Frost, right? Yeah, Frost. What are you doing with Flame? Are you stopping it from decreased attack? What is this relic? It's decreased attack, right? Buff disruption, decrease attack. Evasion rate, decrease attack gauge disruption. Why are you using Flame though? Oh, this guy's Frost, right? Okay, we can go to Wind. Okay, mitigate some damage there. All right, let's double check everybody. We had effect accuracy here. All right, what's this guy like? What's this dude all about? Buff blocks. Does he get himself some buffs? Let's see if we can just block him. Okay, we got buff disruption on him. He's not going to get any buffs if he was to. AoE damage with some dots. Merlin for... I guess I want to take out this right foot. I don't know. I'm going to try. And shield? You said we need shields, right? Can I cycle through all these moves and still have enough? Oh, there's Brainwash. Whoa, that's weird that we're getting Brainwash even though we had Guinevere when we first came in here, though. Her romantic reversal should not be letting that happen. Does this guy have Oblivion? That's strange. Well, our damage dealer's dead. The game has some awesome graphics. It does, man. Is Sarah's Frost weapon? Very good, man. I love Sarah's Frost weapon. I use it quite a lot. I use it in the first dragon. I use her... I don't know. I use Sarah a lot of places, man. Probably more than I use any other healer, maybe. I use Gillian a lot, too. And I use Torn a lot. But Sarah's up there with them. There's brainwash. Oh, she's getting brainwashed because it only works on everybody else. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Romantic reversal does work. It's working. She's just getting brainwashed because it works for everybody but her. But my dude is just taking too much damage. Let's look at his gear. Pop-up offers and special shops. No reset token. Is there any shop? Yeah, the monthly shop. Go over to the monthly shop over there and you'll see it. Scroll over in the monthly shop and you'll see it. Let's see what we got on Lancelot. Okay, we get him more defense. That'll help out. That'll definitely help out. We've got effect accuracy. We've got critical strike damage for some reason. Let's change that to HP. Maybe he'll pick a new target then. I don't know why Lancelot's rolling with critical strike damage. Well, it's on a M for accuracy, so maybe. Yeah, we're going to have to switch that around. So let's see what we've got for Vigor. Is there not HP percentage? I don't know. I'm looking through all of it. Let's go to HP percentage. There is one that's on Sarah currently. Okay, so we're going to go to just flat HP. What about flat HP with effect accuracy? No. Speed? Yeah, I'll take that. This game on mobile? It is. It's on mobile and PC. You can play it, jump back and forth. Same account. You can look right now on your App Store. It just came out 5 days ago. Brand new global launch. App Store, King Arthur Legends Rise, or Play Store. And then if you want to play on the PC client, just go to their official website, which should be right here on one of my things. You should see a pop-up saying download it from their website. Just go to their official website. You can download the PC client and you'll be playing. It's much better to play on PC. It looks awesome. Looks awesome on your tablet too. And people were saying before, I don't know, I play it on my phone. My iPhone, this is like an iPhone 14. I play this for hours on end and it doesn't kill my battery. I don't have the like best graphics on, but I've had no issues with battery. You know? Okay, did we change something on him? Why is it a 3-star? Okay, there's a 4-star one. So that's the only thing we changed. I don't know. Oh, we upgraded this too to mitigate damage with his defense. So maybe that'll help. We got 12s across the board. Yeah, we got 12s. I wonder if he's going to choose another target or not. Oh, to get more dots up? Okay, because everybody was saying we need some shields. They were complaining about shields. Okay, he did not put that up on the dragon itself for faster turns. There we go. Well, we get to definitely cycle through some attacks pretty quick. But we need to drop him below that first dot, right? There we go, finally. But we just got executed. Lancelot got executed with that. Man, everybody's pretty low too. And to drop him below the next dot, we'd have to have a lot of damage over times on him to do that. Lancey needs some help. Lancey's just taking too much damage. Like, out of everybody, Lancelot's just getting... Oh, because he's fire. He's fire compared to Frost. That's why. Yeah. I need to make him tankier, but I also need to have enough effect accuracy to land these dots. I'll have to go see what I can do to level him up. I'd have to get him to third. I broke his accuracy set. Oh, did I? Let's go look at that. I'd also need to get him to fully awakened. I mean, he's right there. He just needs one more. Then he could have a full set of something on. You're right. I did break it. Because I didn't come over here and get the M part of it, right? The accuracy part. Or maybe a helmet part. Let's go with the helmet. Effect accuracy. There we go. Good job. Good call. Now he's at 100% effect accuracy, so we might be able to... 26. We could get him a little bit more and drop something. If we go with a keepsake... with what on it? This is flat, right? Keepsakes have flat stats. We could get flat HP. It's got effect accuracy on there. This actually work out. Because we're losing some effect accuracy, but we gain so much more from the set. We should be at 80% now. 78%. I don't know. We got attack speed there. We got attack speed here. We did not increase the survivability though, right? Just by a little bit of HP. By 1800 HP, that's not going to do it. And we need to farm a whole bunch more of all of this to get him stronger. I see how it's going to work, right? My earrings level 1? So many numbers. Wow, you're right. We're running out of gold. Let's see if I've got anything to sell. I don't think so. I don't think I have like low stars, 3 stars. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. Nice. That's flat HP. Give rid of that. That's it. We can't take them to 12 unless we go farm Gorgos. But don't we have people geared though? Don't we honestly have people geared for Gorgos? It would be super easy. Even not geared. Like say we bring her in and she doesn't have... Yeah, whatever. Who cares? All we need to do is just give her one... Like, whatever. Even this attack. Sure. Alright, she's good to go. The Jarrett, he doesn't need that. Nah, she's fine. Yeah, how are you guys doing on that last boss? Is it insanely hard? I think if we brought in Rosier, it'd be much easier for that boss fight. If you have her C8, that C8 really makes it crazy. I don't know how she functions without that C8, but with it, man, it's on another level. Did Lancelot just attack twice? In a row? Let me get a drink while this is happening. Let me refill my water and stretch my legs. Actually, I need to go soon. I need to go really soon. We're supposed to be making videos today. We got a lot of videos to make. I didn't even take my cup with me. What secret technique? Yeah, you just saw him attack twice in a row. He's got a lot of speed, I guess. Did he do it again? Yeah, I saw him attack twice in a row. It's pretty wild. He does it multiple times? Are we doing something weird with him? Why is he using two S3s? Let's check it again and see what happens. Because he's the boss, man. He's Lancelot. Gorgos? No, because Gorgos wouldn't cut in between. Like, if Gorgos went... no, Dejaret. If Dejaret went right now, I could see that happening with a 60% increase like that. But it shouldn't go... Oh, unless... Does attack gauge... Oh, wow. Does attack gauge not cap at 100? It goes up? Did his attack gauge just go from 100 to 160% and it kind of like... Like, watch before he does it. Okay, there it's no big deal because he just went to 100, maybe 120. So let's say it took him to 120. And then left over, he's got like a reserve, right? It would have to be that Dejaret, Lancelot's getting ready to take a turn, Dejaret gives him 60%, and then it still wouldn't make sense, but not for him to go right away back to back. If he went and then somebody else went and then he went again, it would kind of make sense, but... Because he's not at 200%. Like, if he was at 220, maybe, but he's not that high. Even if that's what's happening, which I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, we can do 3 runs. Doesn't matter. I got to do so many runs later today. That's super good for .dps. I mean, it is, but I don't think he's going to do it without Dejaret being there, giving you 60% increase in your attack gauge. See, it is. It's going. Okay, did you? I can't stop it, huh? Earlier, when he had, say, about 60% of his attack gauge, he got Dejaret 60%, and then after he took his turn, his leftover, like after he took a turn like this, he was somewhere around 20% additional attack. So it does push you above 100% and actually stores it. It doesn't, like in Raid, your attack gauge will go up for turn order, but it won't go up to like bottle it and save it so that you can do more turns. It doesn't work like that. Do we have more heroes? We do have more heroes that can give us attack gauge increase. So if I have Dejaret along with the flame dude from Sergius, and then Sergius gives us a 60% increase turn, and then Dejaret gives us 60% increase. That's crazy. It doesn't... Don't let the devs know. Yeah. Right? In all other games, your attack gauge does go up past 100, but it's only for turn order. It's not saving that attack gauge and taking you to like 200%, and then you actually use additional turns. But it's kind of the same concept that K has. When K gets 100, it's the same exact thing. When K dodges on her C8 and gets enough... Well, she gets 100%, right? She gets 100% attack gauge. So that's how it's working for K2. That's why it's working. Okay, it all makes sense now. So K does enough dodge. She gets a turn. And then another and another. She gets attack gauge 100%, 100%. It's bottling it up, and she's getting like 3 turns in a row. Same thing happens here. So if Lancelot's about to take a turn, Dejaret gives him 60%, then he goes up to like 160%. Still shouldn't make him go back to back. Again, somebody should cut in between, and then he would go again, unless nobody's close to going. But it is cool that we know that though now. So we need multiple people that can increase our attack gauge, and then we're just going to be taking turn after turn, which Flame Surges would do that with Dejaret easily. We don't need that in this team. But we definitely don't need this healer. We could take that healer out and put him in, and our team would take turn over turn over turn. Gorgos is eventually going to cut in, but they would. He's going to need to cut in to put up burns, though, so Dejaret can give us this turn meter increase. Unless Dejarik keeps doing his skill 2, puts dots on himself, and then he still does it. That's true. That could happen. See, after he took the turn where his attack gauge was way higher, then it was like at 20%. It's easy, man. Just bring Cormac in there to put up decrease evasion, or just controller like CC'er. You can still put up dots. You can still put up any kind of debuffs on her. You can put up any kind of control even when you miss your attack. She's pretty easy to handle, especially if you know you're going into a fight in arena and you see her. It's easy to bring in a team to take her out. Cormac does it by himself. If he attacks, any attack, he's going to do his passive ability to put evasion 2, decrease evasion on them. He'll knock that silliness out. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. So we got, well, I didn't beat this guy yet, this dragon thing. Is this how you guys are beating this dragon thing? Should I beat it with like a free-to-play team? Didn't we move around some gear? Oh, we needed gold to enhance this gear. Right. Okay, let's run this really quick. I think all their skills are set. Quickly select this dragon fast. I guess it's all going to depend on whether we get enough burns up or not. If Lancelot can get enough burns up quick enough, then we can get this guy down below its marks. But I don't feel like... He's doing okay. He's got 3 up right now. Which, remember, these do... Oh, good. He's got a new target, too. Remember, these do attack, lower the attack. So it's really good if we can get some stacks up. Lower this boss's attack by 20% right now. There we go. We're lowered his attack by 30%. 35, 40? That's insane. We lost Lancelot. Where'd Lancelot go? He ran. He ran away. Something happened to Lancelot. He took off. That's wild. All right, so what if we want to bring in like the easy team? What's the easy team? Do I even need a healer? I feel like this healer cannot keep up with what this boss is doing. Like, not even close. Attack speed, effect accuracy. We've got attack here. Almost enough effect accuracy. Substat? Substat with effect accuracy. That's nice. Is Merlin's on our team? I feel like we don't even need Merlin on the team. Only 64%. Crit rate, her crit rate's not even leveled. She's got a piece in here. How come she's got 26, 21? Oh, we broke her set. That's why we broke her M set. Well, that doesn't help. Yeah, breaking that set doesn't help us at all. Now we're at 89, so that's fine. But we need to do something about this piece. This is not good. Defense increase? Let's go with HP. Now, whatever we want here, it doesn't even matter. HP will be fine. HP. Okay, is Lancelot going to go first? Ahead of her? No, she's going to go first, which actually isn't that cool. Yeah, we'd much rather have burns up by Lancelot first. Gillian, Anguish, Merlin, and I got like 10 win rate, 10% win rate. Oh, really? Only 10% win rate. Damn, man. That's low. What am I looking at? Attack speed? Let's go to gear. Here, attack speed is 193. Where's Lancelot? 192. Okay. Somewhere she's got attack speed on something we just put on her recently. Right there's 3. There's 3 again. So we could take away this chest. Well, I don't know if we have another accuracy chest piece. Yeah, we got tons of them. All right, 190. Perfect. Let's go. All right, hold on. And of course, he applied no burns on the main body. Neither one of them. And she didn't apply any bleeds. They're both scrubs. Why don't they have a replay? Yeah, why don't they have a replay button right then? That's what they need to change. Okay, we got 1 up. And she did nothing. She didn't extend or anything. Wait, did she attack the wing? Yeah, she attacked the wing. I see a bleed over on the... Come on, main body. There we go. This would be perfect right now. What in the F is happening? Oh. She's not surviving. She's fire too, right? So they're taking a lot of damage for these fires. But definitely she's... There we go. I don't feel like she extended anything though. She got up 1 bleed. She's gonna die from the second hit right here. This wing. Can we control that wing? Oh, it's got abnormal status immunity. Oh, she lived. She lived somehow. And she died. That's a lot of damage it just took. I mean, a crazy amount. The wings about the other arm's about to hit us though. No, why couldn't you go off? Why couldn't you go for Guinevere? Oh, we won! We won! Woo! Look at that win rate, baby! Let's go! Easy. What is that? You just get up enough dots and it falls over. Oh man. Okay, now I can do repeat. I can prioritize the boss finally. I don't have to worry about all these limbs being hit now. Let's see what happens. So I can set this on like 1,000 runs and go make a sandwich. See what happens. I really feel like though, she's not doing her job at this point. And she's gonna die. We need to make her a little tanky so she can tankier so she can survive. Well, she's surviving that second blast. That's all she's got to do. But now she needs to extend and apply a couple burns herself. A poison, more than 1 poison. She's being a scrub, like really. Rosier, I loved you so much earlier. You put up like 100,000 dots. Now you're not doing anything. Very disappointing. Who else can extend? We could bring in others to extend. We could bring in Isolde to extend on her skill 3, but it's not that often. But I'm really wondering why she's not doing it now. Is the boss doing something with buffs? Are we not gaining blood frenzy? Is he stopping? Is he doing oblivion to us? I don't think so. Okay, she doesn't even need to be fire for this boss though. She could be wind and still extend whatever he's doing. But I need to level up her relic. Because we don't really need her to apply a lot of bleeds. We just need her to extend what's up right now and survive a bit. Just a bit longer. She doesn't have to survive that much longer. She just needs to extend his burns though. But I swear there's something weird. There's something really weird going on with her. Maybe because they're flame and this boss has something special because they're flame and it just doesn't want to comply with her passive then. He crit her pretty hard that time. Because we don't need her raw damage. We just need her ability. We just need her passive to work. What's going on, man? Thanks so much for the sub. Jay Peck, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. If anybody's not a supporter of mine, make sure you go do that so we can get the most rewards out there. If you guys aren't in the CC Content Creator Program, and if you're in the UK right now, they're having issues. Hopefully they take care of that. So everybody, like all these people that are trying to sign up with me can. We need a few more of this, but let's see what she'll do now. I think she'll be okay. Repeat, main boss. Okay, last fight of the event dragon. We got one burn up. Can she stay alive to try to extend like this next volley? She took way less damage. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, good. Now extend all that. I don't know. She got a lot of bleeds up that time. I don't know if she extended Lancelot's burns or not, but she got a lot. Okay, if he doesn't attack and we both get to attack again, this is good. This boss is done. This boss is done. Lancelot, she's going to extend. And it's over with. It's got to be. Right? Yeah, this boss is dead. Lancelot's still alive too. Easy times. Nice. Where's the link to the CC supporter? I'll show you right now. There's actually a 1-minute YouTube short if you want to watch it. It's really easy to follow from there if you want to. If you already know what to do, I'll just give you the link to the place to go to. The Content Creator Supporter Program. Yep. We hear it. We hear it. This right here is a YouTube short that'll tell you exactly what to do to sign up for it. And if I can mute myself over here, I'll mute myself. And I will give you the link to it right here. This should be the link. Is that right? Does everybody see that link clearly? Does it work? Let me double click on that. Why is it sending you a video? No, that's just the video. That's not the link. Yeah, that's the link. Is everybody seeing that? I didn't see it over, like I'm posting it in OBS, but it's not going over to YouTube. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, that's it. Right there, you go to supporter. I'll show you, because I think we got this boss beat. I think we got him worked out. So right here, you hit that link, you go over to the supporter program. You come down here, it's on Netmarble website. You're going to log in with your game information. This is all legitimate. It's through Netmarble. This is how they do their content creator program. We just want, again, by the way, this boss is cooked. So go to support over there in this big button. And you're going to see me right there. 1,602 supporters. Thank you, everybody. Man, this is awesome. And I do these missions every month And then I send out these coupons to where you guys get rewards. Right now, they're the pre-global launch rewards, so they're not great. It's like 100 stamina a couple times a month and some other rewards. But later on, or at least for solo leveling Arise, from what I saw, solo leveling has awesome rewards. They were doing 500 crystals 4 times a month, about 5 times. And then they had a couple months where they didn't have a lot of missions, only like 2 missions. And they were big like that. They were giving them 500, maybe because the game's been out for a while, but I guarantee the rewards are going to get better. They're going to get way better than this after next month. We just lost. We just lost one. They're going to get better. They have to. What's going on, Rifter? What I missed? The effect might also require effect accuracy. It does. Hey, Stu, I haven't messed around with the Rosier yet, but the skill, it should. Yeah, they all should have require effect accuracy. I mean, I need effect accuracy on her just to imply the bleeds anyways, and I want the bleeds up. A bleed is a dot for this boss. That's what we want. As much bleeds as possible, and then I want to extend them. Like, this boss is done now. We can tell he's got enough on. This boss is done. As long as we have around, like, a crazy amount like this. That's not even a crazy amount, but... Is she going to get a chance to attack again? I think she will. But remember, we got a really sweet attack ring, a speed ring on her too, so... That's plenty. Look at that. That is plenty. You need like 3k stamina to get the 3 best things as well. Yeah. This is why I haven't fought this boss. Like, if I want to get whatever they're offering in the shop, definitely free to play low spender shouldn't even worry about this. I haven't even played this on my free to play account. And the things that they're offering in the shop, I can get from other shop deals, and I could just buy from like really cheap deals. Whatever they're offering here, I could just get it somewhere else. I don't know. And it's not even cool stuff for rares. That's what I'm upset about. The shop deal is not even great for rares. You got these rare talismans. Okay, this is actually nice. We've got a rare tome selector, and oh wait, there's a rare tome selector? I've never even seen this. It is great for rares. This is the first time I've ever seen a rare tome selector at all. Have we ever seen? I've never seen a deal for a rare tome selector. I've never done a quest on hard or hell mode or adventure mode that has a rare selector. That's the very first time I've seen that. Yeah. I've played this for 30-something days in early access, and I've never seen a rare selector. And I've never had the ability to even purchase one. I'd buy them all because this is really good. But who do I want to use this on? That's the thing about Rosier. We don't have to worry about her skills. That's what I love about it. We don't have to worry about her skills at all. I've almost got... We're a few away from maxing out him because I've hit everything else. So no matter what we do now, it's going to go into the skill 3, but it takes 30. I think it's like 30, 30, 40 maybe. Rares. Okay, Arduin, she's maxed for skill 2. He is 1 away. We need to do 1 more for Cormac. This might actually be a good one to do to get this 30%. He's already popping off, but to finish that out would be really fun. We're not going to mess with her. I haven't done any of my healers. Oh, no, I did. I got Torin right here on her skill 2, which was really lucky. And it makes it even more amazing. I haven't done K yet. I need to get K's maxed out. This is my main account, not my free-to-play. My free-to-play, I'll do her. I haven't done... That's a lot of wind. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it. I don't think we need to worry about it. Increase all abnormal. No, it's just added damage, so we don't need to worry about it. We'll see what we can do with Gareth if we want to play around with her. Okay. We've got some things to do. You feel like you don't get enough rares? Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like we don't get enough rares, passives, talismans, and books. Even when we're running the dungeons at high levels, I wish there was a way to... Like, I'm scared to drop down and do lower levels. Because I think at high levels, we get just the same amount of rares, but we just get more legendary stuff. So I just stick with stage 10 for that one. Forbidden Dungeon, we were running through with... We got 3 more tickets. We were running through here with Rosier earlier. That was pretty cool. So really, what Rosier is most powerful for is that C8, that Chivalry 8 to extend every single turn. That's where it gets crazy. I mean, she's already broken with a 355% multiplier without having to use any kind of books. Just out of the gate, she's the best because you don't have to put anything into her. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was... Whoops. I thought that was this free one. They both look silver. But then if you go with that C8, it takes her to already S tier to SS tier. For even when we used her as flame inside the bear fight, it was faster than me using Bedivere. But that's because of the C8 though. If you don't have C8, still S tier, but this takes her to SS tier or SSS tier. S plus plus plus. This game needs to stop this. It's now my 16th. What's that? Oh, it didn't come across as a image to select, did it? Just before the first dot? Oh, I need shields? I need to use Guinevere's S2 just before the first dot? When he transforms. So if I do shields right away, he's going to die immediately? I didn't read the skills since we were beating it. I didn't look over the rest of the skills. What happens if you have a shield up? All right, so say we come in here and we have Guinevere, if we have enough vigor for everybody. Like this? She didn't extend anything that time. Wait a minute, Rosier doesn't even need to do her skill 3 to extend. That's just the passive if there's dots up, right? Oh, we didn't get shields up though. She was brainwashed. But it's before that first dot, you said. Okay, he's still not going to drop that dot. Guinevere could put up shields before he... Yeah, she will. All right, shields are up. So now he's going to take damage and die immediately? What? On a young account, Vigor set. No attack defense, Vigor. So you can do her moves. So you can do her skill 3. Now you can have attack stats on that if you want to, like attack, flat attack. But a Vigor set with a speed ring, if you can get a speed ring eventually, or attack, Vigor, hit accuracy substats. And then when you go into fight Gorgos, make sure you put her in a accuracy set if you need to, a Vigor plus accuracy set if you need to land the debuffs. But I don't think you need that early on. I don't see what that didn't work. I mean, we beat it still, but that didn't work. It wasn't because of the shields before he transformed. And if I'm not mistaken, we don't even need to do her skill 3. We just need to have her there, correct? This is all the passive. Oh, no, it says when using skill 3. Okay, we do. We have to. Well, I've got Guinevere set to do the skill 2 right now, but I didn't see it. When he transformed, it didn't make a difference there, Boogeyman. Did you see it? This hurts my eyes. I don't see how people play like this. Do you guys play like this? Camera 1 is too wild. I like it. I just wish it wouldn't zoom in and zoom out so much. Upon being hit with current HP. Oh, yeah. It stops you from dying. Ah, yeah. You're talking about... Yeah, but that's a passive. That'll happen just when she drops HP and save the team. And she's been doing that. For her, invincible? Yeah, yeah. Gain invincible for 1 turn. Right. So how do people fight this boss without? Let's say they didn't have Lancelot. We need a copious amount of damage over time, right? So you would bring in Rosier, but you would need C8 to make it work. Is anybody beating this boss with... Go make a video, Stu? Yeah, I'm going to. But is anybody beating this boss with like a free-to-play team? Without C8? I mean, with C8, I still think it's going to be very easy. I think I could bring Anguish in here with her and beat it, no problem. I don't think if I didn't have her C8, though, it would work. You know what I mean? Like, if I bring Anguish in instead of him, if I bring just healers in, say we bring in Sarah still. What kind of leads do we have? Okay, there's no leads, but legendary leads. Do we even need Morgan? We can't push back the attack gauge. I mean, Morgan's doing nothing here. Morgan does nothing. So if we bring her in, we bring Anguish in. But Anguish, again, is just like her. Anguish isn't good unless you have his chivalry, which I could do right now, but normal players aren't going to be... Well, I mean, it's not made for normal players, right? This event, to finish the last floor, is not made for somebody just starting out. So, I mean, everybody should know that. This is for in-game event. You don't have to farm the last floor. You can farm whatever floor that your account is ready to, able to do. This is for people who have been playing. So the next event, if you're a brand new player, you'll be better prepared for it, right? You're not supposed to do everything in an event. But with Anguish here, what's his percentage chance? It's low, right? If we had a chill of 25 added to the 50, then yes, easy times. But without that, I still don't think he's going to do that great. But we can try him. He should be the same, right? Because we don't need dots on the wings. We just need dots. So if I put the same gear we have on... We don't need to. Lancelot, right? Lancelot? Let me get Lancelot's fat speed ring in here. Yeah, there we go. Speed. Speed. He might be slower than her. 184. 190. Man, what is she cranking out all that speed? We might have a different speed. Or... Merlin's got it. Okay, we're not going to use Merlin because Merlin is a cheater. So there's that. 206. Perfect. We've got her just for the extra points. She's not really doing crap either. Unless this boss gets buffs and we're able to block some of those buffs, then she's not really doing much. And then we could bring in, if we wanted some shields, if this is mandatory for shields, we bring in Hector. Man, Hector Wind is no joke. But it's a 3 Vigor, and we're already using 2 3 Vigors. So that's going to be very hard to play off of. Is there any other low-level hero, not a legendary, that can kind of protect your team? Guinevere protects your team, right? When she gets low on HP and provides everybody with shields, gives herself invincibility, right? She does keep them alive. But is there anybody else that is not a legendary that kind of keeps your... Oh, kind of keeps your team alive? For like a turn? For like 2 or 3 turns is something? We can't knock back his attack gauge. We can't abnormal status him. Oh, we got... when we get abnormal status, we can get increased defense too, right? 50% chance to get abnormal... Increased defense 3. Increased defense 3. That's our savior. There it is. This is our man, Baldwin. So he needs a Vigor set. He can do decreased attack, but we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about the skill 2. We are going to... Decreased attack 2 would be nice. It might save us. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll go skill 1 first. I'm not going to worry about effect accuracy on him. I just want a Vigor set. These last two pieces, I don't even care what it is. Just give me, oh, defense? Yeah, sure. He doesn't really need attack speed, though. What did he put on? Defense? Okay. That's it. Okay, can we stay alive? Can he proc and remove an abnormal status effect from our team? It's only a 50%. I don't know why this isn't a 100% chance if it's got a cooldown. I don't know. I'm greedy. I want it to be better. Let's see if we proc that and see if we give it enough time for our team to do what they need to do. We're going to focus the boss. Yes. No leader. All right. We have no leader skill. I wish we could get 20% HP would be nice. No skill. Skill 3. Skill 3. No skill. Boss. 1. Why is there a bleed already? Did she extend anything? I don't think she applied or extended anything. Okay, there's the... Did we get increased defense at all? Yeah, 80%. Only for one turn, though. She does. She does. You're right. Okay, we got a little bit more that time. Well, we need enough to bring him under, like after this attack right here, we need enough to bring him under the first dot. And we got to take 2 hits, right? Always 2 hits. And we got to brainwash, and he didn't remove it and give us increased defense. So, Baldwin, you failed. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. If she could attack now before he attacks, I think she might. She might. Nope. Man, if she could have, it would have brought him below. It could have extended all that and brought him below. I don't know if Baldwin's doing anything for us here. Not like I would hope. He just doesn't have the percentage chance to do it. It's too random. And then if we get RNG with some... If we're going to get RNG with abnormal status effect, we might as well do it with somebody else that can... Hold on. Who did these go to? Oh, no. This went to Baldwin. This was defense. Some rando defense we had on Torin. And back to her. 183. All right. Are we going to go before the boss? Like, is everybody going to go before the boss? And do we have enough vigor to do all this? Nice. We got really lucky with the 5. She needs to extend this. She didn't extend at all. I don't know about that first extension. I don't think it works properly. And now they're all brainwashed and acting stupid, so... Oh, if it has a bleed, not a dot. That's why. That's why it's not working. If the target has a bleed, that's why the very first time it doesn't work. It's not if the target has a dot, it increases all dots. It's if the target has a bleed, it increases all dots. So really her going first would be better. No, her going second is still fine. So she applies a bleed, hopefully, and then there's got to be a bleed on. There's got to be like a 2-turn bleed, though, so it can affect next time. So we need a bleed. I need somebody that can apply... Can't he apply bleeds on his other relic? Doesn't English have a wind relic that it can apply bleeds? We never looked at it before because it's wind, and we're not going to take a wind relic into Gorgos. Yeah, 50% chance though. I need a wind relic would be great if the wind relic worked. I don't have it. Only on the last hit. Why would it only be the last hit? This guy can only apply 1 bleed. Can it do a two turn? No, not even a 2 turn. That's a burn. Okay, so we got to get lucky with that chivalry 50% chance chivalry 8. No luck. Yeah, I don't want to fish. I mean, this event isn't anything where we want to fish for something like that. I don't think people are going to be rolling like this, trying to get that bleed up just so we can extend right away. It'd be nice if you got a bleed along with a chill. That'd be really great. But now she's not going to extend anything unless she puts her own up. Let's go back to Flame and see if we can keep her alive. With this increased defense, let's see if she can stay alive for a few turns. We'll have a higher percentage chance with Flame. You just take so much damage as Flame. I kind of wish this boss was neutral so we could play with more relics. Now there's not going to be any bleed on next time, though. The boss took a turn. So her C8's not working at all. And she's dead. I don't know. You guys let me know about a free-to-play team. We'll have to work on that. I don't think it's worth it, though. I don't think anybody's looking to do that as free-to-play in-game, and I don't know if anybody's really wanting to farm that at all, like even bothered with it. Although the rare selector boxes are very nice, so if you're free-to-play, you might want to do enough to try to get those rare skill selector box if it doesn't take all your stamina. I think that's pretty nice. It's 15 books. I don't know, 15 books. The first skill up is 5, right? And you don't know where they're going to go. So even on my free-to-play account right now, if I were to try to get some wind one, I could pray and maybe do... No, the first skill up is 10. It's only 15? I don't know if it's worth it. It's too much stamina. I feel like it's too much stamina. What's the stats on my Lancelot that I had earlier? I don't think we have the same gear on still. Yeah, we don't. I think I had flat HP here, right? I think I had this flat HP. I had a 6-star speed ring, though. So maybe it was this. 192 with 80% accuracy. And that's really all we need to worry about. 80% accuracy, 192 speed. I'm sure you can do it with less speed, as long as you're going in front of the boss, right? The boss is fast enough that you're not going to get multiple turns, so going in front of the boss is fine. You don't have to be this fast. I just had Lancelot go, and then I had her try to extend afterwards and try to apply her own bleeds. That was it. A bait for new players? Yeah, I don't think it's good. Real Twitchy, what's up, my man? I'm going to head out, guys. I got to do some stuff, man. I got videos to make today. It's already 1 o'clock. We've been on for 3 hours now. I was only going to do a 2-hour stream. But, you know how it is. We start to have some fun trying to figure some stuff out. What can you do? Yeah, I don't know anybody else on right now. If Twitch was streaming, I'd send you over there, JRM, but JRM rated us. These give experience. Cheers, guys. Yeah, East Coast. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate the love and support. I will see you all tomorrow, okay? We'll try out some new things tomorrow. Make sure you come over here and support, if you would, the Content Creator Program. And look for my YouTube videos. I'm going to do some YouTube videos tonight. I'm going to try to help out some of those new players that have questions on how to progress. And then I'll get out a lot of other videos because people keep asking about certain videos, so I need to get them out. There's a lot of stuff to cover still.